The fastest way to shop with JewelleryMaker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
Happy 5th birthday, JewelleryMaker!
If you have a question or query for JewelleryMaker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
Hello everybody, we are the Designer Inspiration Amethyst team! And Ben? We just wanted to take a really short time to say a massive Happy birthday, JewelleryMaker!
Give me a H! Give me an A! Give me a P! Give me a P!
Get involved with JewelleryMaker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
We here at JewelleryMaker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with JewelleryMaker FIFO reviews.
Do you want to tell everyone about the great purchase you've made from JewelleryMaker? Do you want to shout about the great service you've received? Then why not download the JewelleryMaker's Viewer's Voice app, available for iPhone or Android, and record a video that could be played on JewelleryMaker. Simply search JewelleryMaker Viewer's Voice in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and download our Viewer's Voice app straight to your phone or tablet. You can record as many videos as you like and send them straight to us here at JewelleryMaker. All you have to do is then carry on watching us as usual and wait for your video to be played. Download the JM Viewer's Voice app and you could be the next face we see here on JewelleryMaker.
And then Alison and Sammi said that they wouldn't work unless they've got some eye candy. So I said, well, I'll work. And they said, OK, that'll be brilliant. Oh, hi. Welcome. Welcome to JewelleryMaker's 5th birthday. Ah, 5. If I had a poppy thing, I'd pop it. But I haven't. So pop. and happy birthday. You've had some great deals all weekend. They can continue the great deals. And look who I've got. What are you two doing?
We're playing musical chairs.
Why
It's a party.
you're trying to confuse me already.
No, it's a party. We're playing musical chairs.
Oh, right, okay. What's the prize?
Us.
You.
It is going to be one of those shows today. Do not go anywhere. I've got double trouble with Sammi and Alison, and we've got loads of pink balloons as well. Stop squeaking over there.
Sorry.
The most amazing trend. Do you know what? We have had people here in the business today that, and I don't mean in the jewellery maker business, I mean up in Gems, I mean up on the lounge, I mean from Rocks. We have had people ordering the next piece. There are already 50 of these in the basket. So we've had people who are not jewellery makers ordering these. You cannot get these on Gems or Rocks. We have not seen anything like this in the business. I know in Jewellery Maker, I think you may have had it once before, and it's sold out within a matter of hours. Do not leave these in your basket. These are going to go. What am I talking about? I am talking about the Abalone large shells. These are your complete pieces. These are your incredible complete shells. Oh my goodness. I have never seen anything like. I've been in the business 10 years. I have never seen these before. All right, ladies, calm down. Look, has someone just bought some of these for you?
Yeah, we've got John there.
I think. What was that? Sorry.
John's in there, so we were trying to get.
Oh right, John's already in there. Look. Even in, can we have a look? They're not even doing anything what they're supposed to do. They're all looking in, going.
Oh, they missed
Look what I got. Give them. Oh my goodness! We knew that these were going to go. We knew that these were going to be impressive. 17.95. We're over allocated. Please check these out. If you do not check these out, you're going to lose out. We're over allocated on those already. Are you in? So what was that? Is that in baskets? Are we talking? So are we over allocated or? I see. So right, we've got 176 in baskets, and we've only got 100 left. You didn't tell me that bit, Phil. You just went with we've got 100 left. So we've got 176 in baskets. We've got 100. So okay, so you need to check these out. Look at the size of these. They are impressive. Individual shells. They are absolutely beautiful. They are gorgeous. Look at the quality on each of these. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you could pay $17.95 for one of these in some shops. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. 20 left, 20 left, 20. Oh, I'm so sorry if you miss out on these. So sorry if you miss out on these. We've got so many people on the line. What a way to start the show. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Look at you two. You're like double trouble over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Look at them. Like scheming. I look over and they're like
that. We're just looking at you, Drew. We're just
looking at
you. Get worried now.
I wore my Jewellery Maker shirt today as well, just for you ladies.
Very cool.
We have got. We're staying with the seaside theme. We've just had our Abalone. We've got our two mermaids over there, and now we're going to have some shells for you. The camera's over there, isn't it? I knew that. These are your brand new shell trio. Look at this. Gorgeous colours, greens, oranges, and subtle delicate pinks on these as well. These are your brand new shell trios. Gorgeous with the way they. Do we like shells, ladies? Do we
I do, yeah.
Do you like the iridescence?
Yeah.
Do you like the sparkle?
Yeah, and even they just shine. They're just summer, aren't they?
Yeah, and they break up your beads, don't they?
Yeah,
as well,
absolutely.
If you want to break up those big beads as well.
Absolutely.
So nice flats. do you, would you ever re-drill, have you ever re-drilled any of your pieces?
I haven't. But
No, I don't know whether you could or not. I ask these, you'll find I ask these sorts of questions because I'm fairly new. So you sort of, you leave them as they are and you take them through with the holes as they are.
But you could drill shell, it's soft enough if you've got the right tools.
You could do, but I find that life's quite short, so I wouldn't do it because I like to use what's already there. But,
I find that life's quite short.
So, like I am, so I'd rather not make things more difficult than I need to.
Hey, I'm
so
with you.
The good
I'm with
thing
you.
about
I was putting the question out there. We have got lots and lots. Life's quite short. I always thought life was like a box of chocolates. For all three of these, are you ready? We have got birthday specials all week, and we've had birthday specials all week, and we've got birthday specials coming out of our ears today for you. £6.95. Wow. Well, we're not supposed to go under £6.95 per strand, are we? Whatever. Phil's breaking rules. Phil's breaking rules and breaking hearts today. Brand new shell trio, your greens, your oranges, and your orange flat coins in there as well. It's that lovely iridescence. The layers, remember, these are made up of layer upon layer upon layer of the nacre, the shell. So you end up with this gorgeous sort of iridescence. Same as what you see when you look over the orient of a pearl. Same as what you see when you sort of when you look through pieces such as your opals. A little bit similar to, that's more opalescence, but a similar sort of feel to that. £6.95 for all three, and there are a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So there's over 25. There's 75 individual pieces of jewellery here. 25 individual pieces of jewellery. £6.95 on those. You right there, Alison? Yeah?
We're just swapping.
Alison's trying to escape, everybody. Alison's trying to escape. Quick, other camera. Look, there she, look.
She's got a bag and everything.
It's all right, Alison. I think you got away with that.
Nobody noticed, did they?
Don't think anyone noticed. I think you got away with it. Oh, are we doing all this? What do you ladies do? Is it wire work, isn't that you ladies doing for us? Is
yeah,
it?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
Some beads as well.
Just a little bit, and some beads.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So we have a little collection of wire for you. If you want to get started, if you're joining us, don't forget as well, if it's the very first piece that you purchase, you will get a little starter DVD as well, a little starter pack. So if you want to, I'll tell you what, if you want to give someone the gift of jewellery making, if you put their name on it and say that it's the first piece that they're going to get it sent to them, then they will get the starter packs. They can have everything and really get them underway and get them going. Make them enjoy the hobby that you've enjoyed for a while. The Hobbit. That nearly turned into Hobbit then.
What are you trying to say?
Do you know what?
Always like that when I'm here.
Sorry, what was that? Can you just move that bust? I can't see you. I feel like I'm a guest presenter on Loose Woman. Not that I'm implying that you're loose. All right.
This is going downhill.
Let's move on from that. The wire collection. This is the 4mm wire collection, including 10 metres of gold, copper, antique bronze, chartreuse, blue, and turquoise. So we have over here an incredible 60 metres of wire. 0.4. Do we like 0.4, ladies?
Yeah. Love 0.4.
I had a thing because I had some 0.4 silver the other day, and whoever I was going, it was amazing. It's like one of the best ones or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
that's the most popular. Yeah. It's the most. It's the most used, I think. 0.4.
Yeah.
So why is that?
Because we weave with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You weave with it, you wrap with it, you hold things together with it.
So you do your main frame wire, and then this is the stuff that holds. This is the wire that holds all the beads. This is the one that gives you the sort of the ability to go through every single hole of what you need on a number of occasions as well, I suppose, with it being.
Yeah. I'll use about 4 or 5 times as much 0.4 as I do any frame wire.
Absolutely.
At least.
So what we're saying basically is that if you're into wire, you need this in your life.
You do.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes. That's from the mermaids themselves over there. £17.70. Should be £17.70. 60 metres of 0.4.
£60 then.
60 metres of 0.4.
Wow.
You can see these two over here. They're just waiting for that price. And then they're waiting for their other halves or their allocated buyers for their names to come up on the screen. £12.95. 60 metres of wire. You've got all these wonderful, wonderful colours. Check that out. That is certainly going to keep you going for a little while. 22p a metre.
Bonkers.
22p a metre?
The only trouble is I can't say John because he's not got any sound in there.
I know, so we can't shout for John to get it. We'd have to
go and knock the window.
John, do you want me to go and tell him to buy it?
Yes, please.
Hang on a minute. Okay, hang on. I'll go. Excuse me. Hang on. Let's go and tell him. All right. Hang on. Excuse me. Can I just come?
He needs to get.
Is he in there? Is he gone?
Yeah, he's just.
He's sat around the corner on the left.
John, which one's John?
2, please.
John, can you buy this one, John? Can you buy this one?
2.
Buy it.
2.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 2. She wants. Is it one each?
Yeah.
One each. All right. Lovely. Thanks, John. Lovely.
Thanks,
okay, John. All right. Don't worry, ladies. You know I'm here to please. You know.
Are we supposed to work?
Not like we've got a few thousand customers out there, but you know, as long as we keep you guys happy, that's the main thing, isn't it? £12.95. There we go. Well done. Good afternoon, Angela, Kathleen, Gwyneth, Leslie, Kate, Helen, Yvette, Anonymous, Catherine in the Scottish Highlands, Avril, Brenda, Carolyn, Lisa in East Yorkshire, Gillian, Carol, Alan, Michelle. There's loads of you. There's absolutely loads of you. We're going to do what? Oh yeah. We have a competition as well.
Ooh.
We have a competition and we have prize.
Ooh.
Prizes. So 2 packs of 2 packs for one winner, and the competition is today. Your best limerick. We want jewellery maker themed would be nice.
All right.
I know an old lady from. Okay, so do you know what? I'm going to get into so much trouble at the end of the show. The best limerick, your birthday competition. We have 2 packs of findings for one lucky winner. The number on that slide is what? 6. Oh, it's incorrect. That's handy, isn't it? It's 60777. Can we change it? Can we do something about it? I think we should. That might. You don't know what that is. You don't know what that is. I could tell you a story. I don't know if I should tell you a story. It's not a limerick, no. I texted into a radio show one evening, ladies, and the next morning I got a text back from a young lady because I think I must have obviously texted the wrong number. Yeah, and I'm like. I think my text said, what have you seen? They were asking on the radio, what have you seen unusual? And I'd just seen Thomas the Tank Engine on the back of a truck going down the M40. So I thought that was quite good. So I text that in. But I obviously texted the wrong number because I got a very random message back from a young lady who I'd never heard before. £12.95. No one.
The name wasn't Lucy, was it?
I was just going to say, Lucy doesn't know that story, so if we could keep that one a bit quiet, that'd be quite good, thanks. £12.95 for 60 metres of the wire. Look at all those colours. Wonderful, wonderful, gorgeous colours here. Your gold, your copper, your antique bronze, your chartreuse, your blue and your turquoise. £12.95. 2 strands of pearls. One we have in the shell pearl, one we have in the culture pearl. And we've got, how about this? This is a wonderful piece of jewellery that's been made utilising these colours. Lovely little drops. Nice little pieces. Yeah, I love the colour. The use of all the colours together, sort of when you see them in a piece of jewellery, they really work, don't they, ladies?
It's beautiful. Is that so? Usually says
I
on
don't
the
know.
back.
Does it say on?
Yeah.
Made by Anne.
Oh.
Oh.
Made by Ab. What was that, sorry? Anne's our newest lady. I've just been told of mine. There we go. I haven't met all the ladies that have been here since day dot yet. Do you know what?
You're working your way round them.
Do you know what Phil's just said in my ear? Who was it, Phil? Do you know what Tom's just said in my ear?
Go on.
Right, because it was Phil. Right, so I said I haven't met the new ladies, and Phil said no, you've only met the old ladies.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what?
That's not right.
Don't
is it?
you blooming take the mickey out of my mermaids out here. You've got these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful shells. Orange bursts, orange cultured pearl drops, and your shell pearl plain rounds. Lovely colour. Really, it's sort of like, it's like a bit 1920s, isn't it, when you put them all together? Sort of very Downtown Abbey-esque.
Be nice with some black wire as well.
Yeah.
That'd make it a bit different.
Yeah.
Be nice with the antique bronze wire from the other kit.
Yeah. I think that's what what have they used in that? Is that the antique bronze that they've used on the back of that in the findings? Was that the copper?
That's the rose gold.
I think that's the copper, isn't it?
It's rose gold.
Is that the rose gold, is it? The rose gold. And they've used that in the drop there as well. Now, two strands. It's a birthday surprise. It's a great new birthday price. We're going to take it down to a price that's really nice. £6.95.
For both of them?
£6.95. For both of them, yes.
Wow.
Ladies. For both of them. I'm not going over there again. All right? We need some sort of signal. Maybe we could throw biscuits at the window.
Semaphore or something.
Semaphore. Got any flags? Make us some flags up, will you, ladies? £6.95. Absolutely gorgeous. Then what, sorry? How many have we got left? Okay, half the stock. Half the stock hooter. I haven't got half the stock hooter, but I have got a cake. I could eat a cake every time half the stock goes. Crumbs. You know, I took Charlie out yesterday, and we were in the supermarket, and he dropped his breadstick because he was in the trolley. Has to go on the floor, and he was going full speed ahead, Daddy, all the way through the supermarket. But he dropped his breadstick, so I picked it up, and of course there's no bin, so I just put it in my back pocket. Forgot about it, didn't I? I just put it in the washing. £6.95. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It's not as bad as tissue. £6.95. Okay. As long as you put it in the dryer afterwards.
See, that's why you need a dog. You just throw it in the dog.
Just throw it in the dog?
Yeah. Organic waste disposal units.
Oh, just the biscuit.
No, just the biscuit.
I don't take my dog to the supermarket though, do I?
No, but when you get home and you've realised you crushed it in your pocket.
I could do. Have we got one? There was a young man called Drew who had ladies all around him, Yahoo. Their DI creations rock the nation, and viewers love them too. That's a hard one to beat. It's got Drew in it. You're coming first so far. Well done. Here's another one. I hope you're taking note of these ones. Yeah. There was a presenter called Drew who did not know what to do. The strands he did fumble, his words he did stumble, but he's a little eye candy for you. That deserves a catalogue pose. Alright. Now, who's directing? Well, we have to do catalogue pose properly though, okay? So that means if we could do a shot of the ladies, if that's alright. Okay, and we say catalogue pose, you come back to me, but you don't stay on me, alright? So you come back to me for a second, then you go back to another shot, alright? Because it's a catalogue pose, so I'm supposed to be in a catalogue, right? So ladies, catalogue pose. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. So it's like a still. Alright, Tom, is that alright, Tom? Directing from the floor, I know, but you know, yeah. Next time we'll get it right. You know, 5 years at Media College. £6.95. It's only a 3-year course. Money well spent. You all right there, Alison? Yeah. Hot flush?
Oh dear.
Am I going over there?
You're risking it.
Oh dear.
I can't wait. Why have you squeezed your chairs close together, you two?
Well, we thought you were slim.
No, I'm not complaining. Hang on, I'm not complaining. Put that back. Right, I'm over there. Don't go anywhere. DI is coming up next. I think there's enough room. It's all right. As long as you don't move and you don't move, then we're all right.
Now these new flush cutters are really, really sharp.
Don't do that. I'm terrified.
This could be the end.
I won't do them.
This could be the end of a beautiful relationship.
It would
You're
be.
right, ladies.
We are.
Mwah. You're right.
Yeah.
Right. Well done. Well done. How are we enjoying the birthday celebrations?
Fantastic.
Have you been on this weekend at all already?
I was on Saturday, was it?
Yeah,
Saturday.
I was on Thursday.
Oh, all right, all right, all right.
Chilled out yesterday.
Oh,
Down the
chilled
canal.
out. I'll tell you, it was mad.
We were on her boat yesterday.
You were what?
On her boat yesterday.
On a boat?
Yes. Us and Fiona and the kids. 10 of us down the boat.
On
Down
a
the river.
boat?
On a boat.
Where was that?
Barrow upon Soar. On the River Soar.
Is it a canal boat?
Yeah.
We got a narrow boat?
Yeah. 57 foot. So what was it? 5 foot each.
Yeah, 5 foot each. There were 10 of us on it, so it was good.
Do you know what? There's a gag there somewhere, Sammy. I'm not going to use it. All right, just so you know, I'm not here for cheap gags. All right. Plus, I can't think of one at the moment, but I know there's one there somewhere just waiting to happen. Right. So there's our kit there. Shall I go and display the kit first? Shall I walk around there? Hang on, ladies. Right. Just bear with me a minute. All right, bear with me a minute, and we'll look at what. So you've had this for a week, have you? Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And have you both had the same kit?
No.
So yours is this.
Yeah, that's my kit.
This one here. Right. Okay. Okay. So two separate kits. We have this wonderful. I mean, just to see this all gets you sort of inspired, doesn't it? And I've not seen this before.
No, it's brand new. It's a new product. Brand new product.
Brand new. We love it. And what are we calling it? Knitted bead chain.
Hollow knit wire.
Right, that's cool.
Hollow knit wire.
Sounds good to me.
Hollow knit wire. Thanks, Phil. Good to see you on the ball in there. Can't see what you. Hey, Phil, I know that one. Have a look at these colours. These are beautiful. Now this is like your what's it called? What you make the flowers out of?
The mesh.
It's like the mesh, isn't it? The mesh, but it's a bit more rigid, so you start off as a hollow tube on this as well.
Yeah, and you've got ball chain through some of it.
You've got what? Sorry.
You know, ball chain.
Oh yeah.
Runs through the middle of it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. It's great.
That runs through the middle.
Yeah. So some of it has. I think yours had.
I see. I see. Yeah. There's one of them. Oh, I see. Yes. So there's one of these has a ball chain running through the centre. Ah, can we get a close up of that? I don't know if we can. And you can see. So you've got your ball. Now that is if I hold up a hollow one, as well. I don't know if you'll see the difference in there, but see how you can see through that one there. But in that one there's actually a chain running through the centre of that. A little bit more rigidity to that one. And then, of course, we have it in the hollow in the sort of the teal colour. And we also have it in the hollow in the gold as well. I've got two different sizes here. So in the gold I've got one size, in the teal I've got another size. And then we have the ball chain and the purple, which is in the size as well. You've got 1 metre of each. So had you seen this before anywhere else, ladies, or is this? So this is brand new across the board, really. Yeah. This is something.
Yeah.
Oh, we like that. We like that. So we have all those brand spanking new. We also have your colour coppered wire. So we have 0.8 in the blue. We have 0.4 in the blue. We have 1 millimetre in the gold. 0.25 in the gold and 0.4 in the gold. So really we're covering everything you need in the gold there. We have your 3 strands here as well. You have your lapis lazuli. They are 8mm rounds. 2mm rounds. Your blue marcasite, 4mm rounds. And your coated pyrite, 6mm. They're faceted rounds on those ones there, so you get those lovely little flashes of lustre. So this is what Sammi was offered. Let's see what we can do for you for a price. I'm excited about what you can do with the new bits there. £55.90. Egyptian Queen. Egyptian Queen. I like that. We're going to give you of course we're going to give you a birthday price. A 5th birthday price.
Wow.
£29.95. From $55.50 to $29.95 with the brand new product in there as well. Fantastic. I'm going to go back and try not to.
You're going to walk like an Egyptian.
I'm going to what? I'm going to walk
like an Egyptian.
Walk like an Egyptian. Are you staying there? Are you?
I'll stay here for
You don't want to come around here and?
No, it's all right.
No. Was it something I said?
No.
Right. That is gorgeous stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
really nice.
Yeah, we decided on we wanted to do an Egyptian theme.
Well, they certainly gave you the right products to do that with.
Yeah.
You've got, because it's very sort of lapis. There's lapises and Tutankhamun's mask as well, isn't there?
Yeah,
Lapis lazuli and that. These are incredible. And what I've found about this has only been sort of the last 6 months, sort of year, when upstairs we've actually had the rigid and ready-made jewellery as well, sort of the mega chains.
Oh, right.
I think they call them up there, and we've only just had them upstairs. So it's really interesting that now you've got the opportunity to use these materials here for your jewellery making as well. These are awesome. Check out these designs. Look at that. That is amazing.
Thank you.
I bet you really enjoyed making that as well, didn't you?
I did. That's purely why I chose an Egyptian. We were talking. Alison wanted to do a big beaded collar, and I wanted to do a snake, so it was all good.
Well, there we go. there was no fighting. No one would have us believe. And we also look. We have the ring to match as well. We have the ring to match there as well. It just all ties in together. Is that the 0.4
yeah,
in the
that's
centre?
right.
So that's what you were talking about. You're going to use a bit more of that than.
And the same with this. This is all done with the 0.4 with the blue in the middle.
The wire bundle before that we done is also, of course, 0.4 in this.
And then you have the chain across the front too.
The chain. Oh, using the that's with a ball chain in it as well.
Yeah.
So there's your 0.4 wire used quite a bit in the top there, and then the ball chain has been placed in between. So that's one of the new ball chains placed in between. I'll tell you what it does, it keeps it really symmetrical, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
because
really
it's
good.
a definite sort of width to that with the chain in the centre, so it really lines all those pieces up as well.
Yeah, we're using the beads to do it as well, so you're just spacing it, and it's so easy to net onto a headband
because you've got loads of points.
Because it's mesh, you can just thread the wire through and just anchor it to a headband.
That is
really
awesome.
easy.
Right, I could say and look at that for ages. We've got the bracelet there as well.
That's just simple use of the
Just-
chain.
yeah, just weaving it.
It's just really effective, isn't it?
Are they special connectors, and what have we used on
They're new connectors that we've got. We've got one.
New connectors as well.
We have one here. Look.
We've got these. We've got these here. We've got these here. I'll tell you, we'll talk about. Shall we talk about those in a bit? We'll talk about this. So we will be doing the connectors for the wire, and I mean that is like something you'd see in the Cairo Museum. That is impressive. That I was very lucky at the end of when I used to work on the cruise ships. At the end of one of our seasons, we went to Cairo for the last 6 weeks. So we used to pull into Port Said, and then you'd get a train through. So I've been to the Cairo Museum. And I love this look. It's so iconic, isn't it? And so and I think it's difficult, but you've certainly managed it 1,000,000%. To bring it into the now, if you know, without losing the essence of sort of the Egyptian feel, isn't it?
Yeah.
But to keep it, I mean that is lovely.
The chain is lovely.
Absolutely lovely. Yeah, the chain works
so
really
I made
well.
a lovely big ornate veil for the chain to go through.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to do the Ankh in a minute. We probably won't have time to do the bell.
That is amazing. Right, well, I'm going to stop talking so we can show some things as well. Are you sure you're right there? Do you want a chair? Do you want to bring your chair around?
No, it's fine.
Are you all right?
Fine. Yeah, it's not.
Let me know. I'll sit the chair and come sit my knee halfway through.
Break your
if you
legs.
get a bit tired. Right. So what are we going to show?
We're going to show how to do the Ankh.
The what?
The Ankh.
Ankh.
Oh, is that what it's called? Is that the official terminology? Is it?
It's an A-N-K-H.
Yes.
Ankh.
Oh, there we go. I like that.
So we're going to see how to do
I'm
it.
so common. I would have called it a cross.
A cross. Well, it's
so-
kind of yeah.
Probably not in Egyptian.
It is an Egyptian
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, in Egyptian time, it's probably a bit before his time, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit, like 2,000 years or so. Yeah. But it's not far off, is it?
No. They cross over a bit, don't they?
Yeah.
They do. Yeah, so we're going to start with 3 pieces of wire. You've got 1 piece of your gold 1 mil, and that's about 25, so 30 centimetres long, and the same with 2 of your 0.8 in the blue. And we're going to wrap about halfway down. You're just going to anchor a 0.4 to it. So I will just get my wire around there, just going to anchor it 3 times, and then I'm going to pick up the second one, and I'm going to go over the top of this one. It's like a basket weave, and then I'm going to go pick up the last one, squeeze it all in together, you can just see, and then go all the way around this one, just spreading it out like that. And because you've only got 3, it's not too bad. And then we're going to go back the other way, under and over. So you're just going under and over, and you're just going to do that a few times, and each time you get to the edge you're going to go around twice. I think I did it about 3 times just to keep it all together. That goes over that one and then so I don't know about you, I talk to myself when I'm doing it.
That's all right, it's fine.
All the time.
Fine.
I don't get any sense, never have.
So a couple of times around the outside ones, and then under and over
you
the
always
centre
go a second time around the outside ones, and it just helps to anchor it all in place and stop slipping.
Yeah.
And you're pushing it up quite firmly each time. If you make sure each wrap is neat, then the overall look is neat. So you can see that's quite quick. I mean, you might not be quite as fast, but it just take your time and enjoy it. And then I'm just going to go around another couple of times at the end here, because I've done enough, and I just want to make sure it's going to sit where I need it to be. You can see all the time I'm gripping on the tail end of that.
Yeah.
So I'm just push that up, and I'll cut it with my fresh
half the
scissors.
kit's gone, by the way. Half the kit's gone. Just to let you know that if you want the kit with the new wire in it, then I would certainly be sooner rather than later, because it's on its way out.
I absolutely love that kit, but then I'm a big lapis fan.
And it's, you know, I mean, you've got great strands in there. You've got usable wire.
Yes.
And you've got a brand new product in there as well.
Yeah.
So
what's not to like?
Yeah,
So you want that to be about halfway. Right. So when you see, I had it a little bit too far over, so all I did was just slid it along to where I want it to be. I'm just going to squish it up, and now you're just going to bend it around, and it really is as simple as that. So if you just start bending it around, and that's going to automatically be a bit more rigid there.
Yep.
So I'll cross it over at one point because I want to make quite an accurate loop. Okay, but I'm not going to keep that crossover.
Okay.
It's just at that point I'll stick my thumb in, and I'll start moving it out like this. And there's the head of it, and don't worry if that's not in the middle, because you can just push it around to there. And then if you want to measure out like a centimetre and do it, rather than doing it by eye, do that, and just make your first like arm of the cross.
could you do this on the
jig?
thing with the pins? What's it called?
The jig. The
jig. Could you, or is it a bit?
You probably could, but you know, it would probably be easier for some people to do that. Then it's going to be equal spacing. If you have trouble with spatial awareness, because some people do, or measuring, I know I have an issue with measuring, big issue with measuring, so I don't do it, then yes, it's easier to use a jig.
Right, okay.
And just all the time you're just trying to manipulate it so it all keeps sitting perfectly, and then you already have your basis.
You would get that more artisanal look doing it by hand, as though, wouldn't you?
You would do, and it would look, more kind of, what do you want it, like tribal, more ancient.
Yeah.
Authentic, thank you.
Authentic.
That's better,
Let's
isn't
swap
it?
places.
We were going to go with that.
I like that. I like that word, Alison. You can come in. It's not me swimming, by the way, in case you watch.
So, what you want to do now, or what I did in order to create the look, because I love the effect of wrapping the blue with the gold. I think it looks really, really striking. So I'm going to attach a 0.4 to the outside gold wire here, and I'm just pushing it up in between. There's a little gap, so you can push it up there.
Yeah.
And you can just anchor it a couple of times around. I usually go 3. We all know this, so I just say that every
Rule of
single
3.
time. It's
Yeah.
rule of 3.
Me too.
But yeah, and then I'm going to, instead of going up around 1 each time, we're going to go around both of the blue ones. And I push it down through there. Get hold of it and pull it. So go around both of those. I'm not going in between those. And then I'm going to go...
It's funny you should say that, because when you put the 2 blues and the gold up, I actually had another look at the cross pendant, because you don't automatically notice that there's 3 wires in there, does it?
You don't. But I think that's because I liked the thickness, but I wanted the extra thickness of the blue just to bring it out. So I've gone under both of those 2. I'm going to go twice around the edge, and it's the same as you did at the top, except for you're not going around 1 each time. You're just going around both blues together.
Yeah.
And that's how you just pulls it. It helps to pull it together, but it also adds a little bit of detail. So you don't have to do this. Obviously, you can take it any way you want to do it.
Yeah.
It's just that I happen to like the look of it, and because you haven't actually woven this bit shut as well, it makes the whole weaving process a lot easier if you like to slide it up and down in between. So I'm just going to push that up through there, and you just do that a couple of times, and then you'll have the little stitch effect there, and then you do it at the bottom as well. And I'll just pull it out, and you can see this is what I did earlier, because I know we don't have...
That's what I prepared earlier.
So, and this is how it's going to look at this point. So you'll have done the top and you'll have done the bottom, and it's pretty much... I mean, you don't have to fill in the sides if you don't want to, but I chose to add a little bit more detail. So what I did, I just attached one of the 0.25 in the gold around, and I've just gone round and round and round all the way around the edge there. And at this point, you're just going to do, you notice it's only in the top. If I turn it like that, you can see that I've just pushed it up a little bit, so I found it easier to weave. And you're only doing the top, the smallest of the wire, the inside wire, and then you're just going to do like an hourglass weave, like under, and I've used a load here, so I'm going to trim it down because I'm going to get tangled up. But you'll need a bit longer than I've got in my hand right now, so I'm just going to push it up through, and you're just going to go, if it comes underneath one, you're going to go over the top, pushing it back up through the middle. This is chose to use a really fine wire to demo this on camera. It was a really, really good idea, wasn't it? Do you think?
But with the new super duper camera, you can see it.
With the new super duper camera, you can see it.
We've got a new super duper camera.
We have the overhead camera. So, and it's the same as you're doing before. So you go round the outside one twice, then under and over, but you're just doing, and you fill in the side. And when you get to about here, just slide on a bead, go round, then anchor it, and then repeat it with the other side, and that's how you got the 2 sides done. And you just fit it all in. It just looks really, really, really pretty. And then for the bottom, you're just going to trim it to whatever length you want. You want to leave it about 1/2 centimetre longer than the length you want, because you're going to make your little loops. That's it. I haven't got my round nose. Can I borrow yours? Cause
if you can't think of a word, just ask Alison.
That's it. She's really good, isn't she?
I know.
It's a good job we got her here.
I'm not superfluous today. I'm not really needed, am I?
Oh, but you're very pretty to look at, and we're not, so that's good. We like that, don't we?
We do. It's
all good.
Bye, Candy.
Not feeling awkward.
No,
that's fine. As long as you're
I
not.
never feel as awkward.
That's really, really good. So you're just going to make a little loops. Is he doing another pose?
Cadillac pose, come on.
Cool. Yeah, I was too busy. I was too busy working. That's what it was. So you're just going to make little loops in the bottom. Now I chose to make the 2 slightly shorter ones here. And then I overlapped the middle 2. You'll see in a minute. So I'm going to make this one, these 3 go one way, and then the other side is going to go the other way. And don't worry, look, I've bent mine. Do not worry that you've bent them, because you can straighten it all up. It's not an issue. It's just because I like to make it all look a bit wrong on live TV. So it just makes everything so much better in my life. So it's what it is I've got other people at home that make it, so when I come here I just pretend. And that's why I've got so many stages done, because I don't actually make it myself. outsourcing.
Were you making jewellery on the narrowboat?
I was actually. I was making this.
Yeah.
So Alison knows I did make it. So.
Were you both sitting on the roof with your with your box of JewelleryMaker bits, making your pint of cider?
I can't get up the roof.
Eh?
I'm like 2'3". I can't climb on the roof.
You can.
We have got a stack. We've got your kids on the roof, and they're even shorter.
Some of them. Only the 6-year-olds.
Yeah, wait till it goes in the lock, and then you can jump on the roof.
That's very true.
That's what I used to do.
Don't do that at home, kids. I love narrowboats. I love narrowboats. I go away every year.
I know.
Do you?
Every year with I just finished. We did the Warwickshire Ring, Hatton flight. Oh, 22 locks, whatever it is. 19 kids.
Wow.
Aged 9 to 13 they were this year.
More than
I bet they had a ball. That is more than you've got.
We've got these as well. With this kit, you're getting the new wire product, and of course you need. I'm assuming you could use other ways of doing these as well, but these are very conducive if you want to do this sort of weave here. And of course for other things as well. Is it the kumihimo you could use? I'm assuming for
kumihimo, macramé, just actually stranding cords together. You could put it in there. You could put wire in there.
Yeah. So if you've ended up like a sort of a big messy end, and you're thinking how am I going to do it, you could flatten it out and squeeze these in, couldn't you?
I do a lot of plaited wire. They'd be perfect for the end of that.
Yeah.
So that's these here, the triple end cap. Silver-plated triple end caps there, 13 by 11. So basically 5mm. 3 pairs of those. You are getting 3 pairs in each colour. That is 3 pairs in each colour. So lots of people coming in for these. Jane, Claire, Rachel, Debbie, Pauline, Laurel, Eleanor, Karen, M in Essex. Always makes me laugh at M. Hello M. Hello Q. Hello Q. What are you doing, Bond? I'm jewellery making. Jamati, Yvonne, Marion, we've got Evelyn, Karen, Glenda, Johanna. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Can I just say, it's gone a bit mad for these. Half the stock has gone. Half the stock has gone already on these. We are over half of the kit gone, and now we're over half of these gone as well. So, come join us, one and all. Come join us, one and all. £13.95. These, if you're wondering what these are being used for,
they're really sturdy.
I love the fact I stand there and hold the dish for about 5 minutes, then I look up and realise they're not even on it. So this is what they've used for in this case. But Alison, just run through that list again. What did you say you could use these on?
Kumihimo, macramé, stranded cords, plaited wire, straight wire. Pretty much finishing off a. You could do a beaded, a beaded necklace, and then just finish it off at the top.
You could do. They're
so
really
strands from it.
Sturdy. So if you did a fine Viking knit, you could probably do a flat Viking knit as well.
Good call.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff.
There we go. Everything. Almost everything. There's only a few of those left. Right. Oh, by the way, the kit will be coming back on your screen as well. Over half the stock of the kit has gone. So we're doing this, by the way, just to let you know where we're at. If you have just joined us, where have you been? It's our birthday, don't you know? You're late for the party. This is what we're doing. Is it? No, that's not that shot. There we go. That's fine. That's a dramatic still. He's not even using my shot now. I'm not even starting off with. That's lovely.
So yeah, I've just been weaving around the bottom. So while we've been chatting, you can see that I attached the. I used the 0.25 because I wanted really, really fine. If you wanted to a stronger look, you reduce the 0.4, and I just wove all the way around there, came up between those, wrapped between the two of them twice, all the way around there, and I'm just carrying on, and I'll wrap around the bottom. Now, while you're wrapping, you can add little stones to the end if you chose to, or you can do it all afterwards. You've got to find, when in jewellery making, I think you have to find what works for you. There isn't a right way and a wrong way. So what we try and do here is give you designs and show you how we did it, and then hope that you take it in your direction and find the way that works for you. So don't get panicking if you can't, if it doesn't work for you one way, then just find the way that does.
Do you know what, the gold on the blue is just striking. I mean, if you've got if you're getting this kit and you've got some big lapis and you didn't know what to do with it, this is perfect.
Yeah.
The blue wire and the gold wire together around a lapis or something, because you've got the blue and the gold. Obviously, the iron impurities in the lapis is going to give you those colours as well.
It's brilliant, and I would put like I have done here, if you put the gold, if you do the gold either side of it, and then had a lapis in the middle there, so you're separating the blue and the gold all the time, it looks really, 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 really striking. It does. I just adore blue and gold together.
It's I think sometimes you can do so much wire work and a lot of it is lost because you're doing like gold on gold, and it seems such a shame sometimes, doesn't it? You know, if you've got two colours, if you're using two colours, you know, one to wrap and one is your sort of your core, your framework, then you get to see all the hard work that goes into it.
You do. And it is really, I mean, the gold and the blue is just absolutely, I think, the best combination when you're doing something like that. Black and silver looks good too, but gold and blue is just it just looks expensive and it just looks classy. And you can get anything from like an Egyptian look to a real deco look to all sorts of things. And you can see, I'm just literally looping up twice and then going around the bottom. It's nothing technically difficult about that bit.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to get my tea because I'm going to lose my voice.
Your teeth.
I can hear myself going.
I was going to say, he's just burst my bubble if he's getting his tea.
I'm right.
We thought you said you were getting your teeth.
I thought that's just burst my bubble, that has.
What, getting my teeth?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
on my teeth.
Oh, not quite as
Have you seen
glamorous
what
as I thought.
Coral, is there something you want to tell me? Is this have you given me this cup for a reason?
What have you got?
I'm married. I'm married. Sorry, Coral. Or maybe I need to be groomed. Maybe I need a bit more grooming.
Saying have a shave. That's what she said. Sorry.
It's a good job we're all friends here, isn't it?
Anyway,
look at that simultaneous coffee.
Weather's really nice.
We're gonna stop hanging out with each other, Alison.
So yeah, and then that's it basically done. If you wanted to, you could add beads all the way down the bottom, all the way through. You could fill that in with a gold weave if you chose, or you can just leave it plain. You can just use a jump ring as a bail if you didn't want to hide your lovely weave at the top. Obviously, I did a big ornate snaky bail.
Oh to tie it all in together.
But yes, which we wouldn't have time to demo today on top of this, so I'll probably do it in a future show.
Right, okay. Can we have a quick look at the still shot of the whole piece again? Is that all right? Just so you can say the finish. That's what we're talking about with the bail.
And if you turn the bail to the side as well, you can see that it's.
I'll just give that a quick twist if that's all right. If you want to stay there for a second, just so I can show you the piece on the side. There we go.
Look at that camera work, eh?
Yeah. So you can see that is actually just, again, is that 4 bits? I can't remember how many bits there were in that one. I think that is 4 bits. So you've got 2 gold and 2
Do you know
blue.
what? I love that because it looks precarious, doesn't it? It looks like it's just pinched in there, but of course you've got the 0.4, which is woven.
I have actually wove the whole thing with a 0.4, and then I've used a 0.25 to weave it shut, and I've hidden the 2.5 within that 0.4 weave around the bottom of it, so you can't see how it's held in. But it's in very securely.
Yeah, almost like an illusion setting sort of thing, isn't it? Yeah, nice.
So, but I will do that in a future DI. There you go.
Well, thank you very much. Sammi, ladies and gentlemen. Loving that. We've got some limericks. Cool. There we go. My limerick. Our eye candy today is a kiwi, and like me, he needs glasses to see. He's a bit of a dish, but not single, I wish. No, he's happily married to Lucy. Oh! I'm glad they're all clean. That's all I can say. I know of a place you can buy beads and tools that... Hang on. I know of a place you can buy beads and tools that will meet all of your needs. So don't feed the kids. For heaven forbids, you can't buy the beads you really need. I like that. I'm liking all of these. being a hard risk taker, I tried to get rich as a baker. I needed the dough, but wouldn't you know, I did better with JewelleryMaker. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. We like that. We like that. Right. All change, ladies. All change. Yeah, we're going to. Do you want to jump down? You're right. Yeah. Don't fall off. Will you take your mic with you?
I have to abseil off something that high.
We have a carabiner. We have a carabiner and a rope. What? Are you jumping in there? What's going on?
Are we doing the other demo now?
Are we doing the other demo now? Yes, we are doing the other.
Okay.
Do you want to lift up, Sammi? You're all right.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you sure?
I'm
here to help. You know what I mean?
I'm fine.
I'm here to help. All right, I felt that. I felt that. Oh, do you know what they've just said now? We've got a de-ice thing if you want it. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it, ladies? That's lovely. I'll tell you what, just for giggles, let's have a de-ice thing, shall we? Here is the kit. Hi.
Some of this.
Oh, is that the rest for this? Sorry. There we go. There we go. Okay. Thank you very much, Coral. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look, it's like Lord of the Rings, isn't it? I'm Gandalf. Hello. Hello, you two. Don't go back to the Shire, will you? Oh, no! You know what I mean? Let me lift you up, Sammi, and we'll go. Oh, you can come with me as well, Alison. I've got Alison. In my hand, I've got Alison. Sorry. Serious part of the show, this. That's how they did Lord of the Rings, you know. It's just how they did it. Perspective. Right, this is the kit. We've been talking about lapis lazuli. We've got some beautiful, beautiful pieces in here as well, and we've also got we've got the beads in all the wire in these ones here. So we've got the red. Are we calling it the red? The red, silver, and the gold in the knitted wire. That's with the silver beaded chain. So basically, is it classed as either hollow or with the silver beaded chain? Is that so it's either with the beaded chain or it's just the knitted wire. So if you buy knitted wire, then it will be the hollow one. If you buy knitted wire with the silver beaded chain, that is the threaded one with the beaded chain in the centre. You've also got blue colour copper wire in there as well. And 0.6, you've got 1.25 in there. And the blue is 1 mil. So 0.6 in the gold, 1 mil in the blue, and 1.25 in the gold copper wire. So that's the main kit. That's the main kit. We'll do the gemstones in a bit. So this is the brand new knitted wire that looks so fantastic. We've seen it used in a bracelet already, and they're interweaving between the colour pyrite as well. Really, really, really pretty. It's very easy to use because Sammi was just saying earlier, it's very easy to knit because obviously you've got a knitted thread all the way through this. You can attach it basically anywhere along its length. So you've got, I mean, great opportunities to do sort of raised, almost like petals, sort of raised arches coming off from that. You know, put some wire on the back of it. It is amazing, isn't it? You know, when you look at this sort of thing here, it holds its shape really well. So you could put like a thicker. You could put like a thicker wire on the back, and that's what you're saying about sew it to it.
Yeah, you can sew it to anything. You could sew beads to it all the way along. So you've got a real quick bracelet, just putting them in the cord endings and then sewing beads along it. Really, I mean, it's really, really, really easy to use. Now, when you weave it, now the tightest that I don't know if you can see that, but you can. That's sort of the tightest you can do. You've got that sort of interweaving there. Only with the beaded.
Pardon?
Because there's some without beads.
Yeah, this is only. I think it's only beaded in this. Is it? Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what she said? I don't want it that hollow stuff. So basically, with this, could you cut? So you could cut this.
Yes.
You could cut this and do an individual petal, and then you could make the flower like that, couldn't you? If you wanted to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there you go. So you can cut this at whatever stage you want as well. There's
you can also
Alison's got the got a piece of the there with the bead actual. I don't know. You can show that on the camera. Can you give us? we're going to see if we can see it. Might be able to see it there. So this is just what's in the knitted wire. £19 and 95 pence. If you want to try this new product out, here is your opportunity. Here is your chance. Can we just have a look at that one that Alison's got in her hand? Because it's just showing, just showing how it's what's inside the wire. So there we go. We've just snipped off some of the wire. Do you know what? That's quite nice as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
The little drop earrings. You can have it. You have the chain, have the wire down to a certain, and then have the bead coming out.
Well, I was thinking for your flowers because they make really nice stamen.
Oh yeah.
Dripping out of your flowers.
Hey. I tell you what, it's all going today. It's a birthday. £19 and 95 pence. So you've got 1 metre in the gold. You've got 1 metre in the red, and you've got 1 metre in what's the 2 golds there? They silver. Sorry, 1 metre in the silver, 1 metre in there, 1 metre in the gold. There we go. And of course you've got the wire in there, which is 6 mil on the gold. You've got 10 metres in the 1 mil on the blue, and you've got 1.25 mil in the gold. There's 10 metres there. So 30 metres of wire on that as well. £19 and 95 pence. How's our stock looking? Not too good, I wouldn't think.
That's a lot.
Half gone. Half. We haven't got a half stock hooter, but I'm going to eat a cake every time half the stock goes. I was going to, but I only got 3 cakes, so just as well. Just as well. This figure doesn't make itself. 1995. Right. Let's have a look at the demo. Let's see what we've done. We've got the gemstones coming up as well. Stay there, Sammi.
Okay.
I'm coming through. Mind the balloons. Mind the fire.
Thank you. And they didn't show it. That was all lost.
It's all right. It's all right.
All that effort.
Don't panic.
That's fine. That's fine. Thank you.
Don't panic.
Yes.
Right. We've got time for a quick demo before it sells out. Oh my goodness. Right.
I know.
Have a look at these. Ladies, you've gone to town with the Egyptian. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. They are gorgeous designs. I love that. That is impressive. That is impressive. And you've got the bracelet here as well. So there we go. If I hold that up there.
Wrist or upper arm.
Wrist or upper arm.
It's upside down there, by the way.
Yeah. It's the eye of Horus.
It's the eye of Horus. It's upside down.
Yeah. It's the what? Oh, the eye.
Upside down.
The eye of who?
Horus.
Horus.
Like that. It's one of them. Look.
It's one of them. Yeah. Like the eye of Ra.
1999. By Osiris. Is it Horus?
Horus.
Horus the Great. We're going to. What are you going to demonstrate for us?
I'm going to show you how to make the bib.
How are we going to make the bib?
The big
one.
one.
I see. Yeah. I think you can probably work on your names.
It's called a bib necklace.
I know.
Collar. Do you know what?
That is amazing. That is awesome. I love that.
And it is so easy to make.
Right.
So easy to make.
Good, because these have nearly all sold out.
And I loved using this in it. It was great to use it because I've used it plaited here, but to use it slightly differently.
We've got about 10 opportunities left if everyone checks out in their basket. So the gemstones do come separately, so we will do the gemstones for you in a minute.
Right. So I've cut myself a couple of lengths of 1.25. Okay. They're about 25 centimetres. I'm rubbish. 25 centimetres. About that. Yeah, I'll tell you how I measured it. Right, how I measured it. Let's scrap that, start again, rewind.
Okay.
Right. So, first of all, I put my beads onto a piece of the 0.6. I put a little loop at the bottom, just roll it round a couple of times on your pliers, and I threaded on 2 of each of the beads. Now, I know mine's missing the top 2 little marcasite.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But that's because I ran out. And I didn't want to open the pack.
Oh, okay.
I don't like to open one just for a demo to use 2 beads for 2 seconds. It seems wasteful. So I would have 2 more, but it'll work. Yeah. It would work like this. So what I've done is I've used that as my measure.
Okay.
So I wanted it to be that long.
Yep.
So that's how I've done a loop, measured it against there, and then just decided how wide I want that. So I then used that as a template to make all the other ones on the necklace.
Yep.
Okay. I then needed one smaller to fit in the middle, and this one's going to be too big, so
this is for where you're wrapping your knitted wire around, yeah?
So you've got to do, not like I did, you've got to allow yourself a channel for it to sit in.
For the width?
Yeah.
For the width of this is just, if you want to know, this is what we're talking about here. So the individual pieces here, so you've got, basically you've got the bead section and then you've got the knitted wire section as well. So that knitted wire section sits around that frame, is that right?
Yeah.
The centre frame that you're doing there, yeah, okay.
So what I've done, and we were talking about using the ends before, so I've actually, because it's got the ball chain inside, you can anchor it with your wire really easily because it goes into the gaps between the ball chain. So if you see it without, it very easily fits into there and bites it almost, if you see what I mean. So what I did, I'll do it in blue. I used the 0.6 gold to wrap it with. I'll do it with I borrowed some of Sammi's blue, just so you can see it better, because as you say, gold on gold. So I've literally wrapped the wire all the way round, and as you can see, it's pulled into the gap between two of the balls. Okay, now I'm going to sit that, starting at the back, which is this is the back, this is the front, so you get the smooth front.
Okay.
So going from the back, I'm going to wrap my tail around the inner one a couple of times to anchor it. And then starting on the other one, I need to cut this off.
So that's joining your inside framework and the outside framework together to start off, because they start off together and then they split as they get further down.
Yeah,
don't they?
absolutely. So then I just start wrapping it around, and this will look really, really untidy now with this wire, because you're really going to see. And I'm literally just doing loops around, and because I'm pulling it reasonably tight, not massively tight, but I'm pulling it reasonably tight, and it starts biting between between the balls. And then when I get to nearly the bottom, about 1 centimetre from the bottom, I do the last two without the outer edge, and that allows you for that pulling in. And then I want to do a really tight one round the corner, because we're then going to bend the chain around. So I'll go right tight into the corner and pull it straight down, and then turn your beaded wire round.
By the way, the kit is very nearly sold out. The kit is very nearly sold out. We'll be bringing you the beads very soon if you're waiting for the beads.
Okay, so I've gone round the corner, and then I'm going to go and do the same thing up the other side, but in reverse. So
do you know what? I wouldn't have even noticed it with the gold on the gold until you say that. You look at it.
But it gives it a little bit of sparkle, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's like a texture. I mean, there's a lot of texture on that knit as well, but then it sort of adds another layer to it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So I just can't get my fingers and thumbs to do it. So I've done my one at the corner, I've done my one without, and then I'll start now pulling the two sides together. And then when we get to the top, now what I've done is I've gone all the way round the chain again to anchor it into the ball chain before. Now I kept the tail for when I put it on the necklace, so I've anchored it around, but don't trim your tail off. Okay?
Yep.
So then, now we've got it all attached, and obviously it looks neater than that when you do it. We can trim off the wire. So you're talking about different ways of having the wire, and you can, because it's attached by the ball chain, if you just chop it off, you get quite a nice tidy finish.
Yeah.
So you can actually just, I'll just pull it towards me slightly, chop it off, make sure you've got none of the mesh sticking up, because it will be prickly, and you can finish that.
We have a question about the wire, do we? It's from Amanda. Can you fill the wire tube with beads? Says Amanda.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I would think
it's already been done with that one's already got so if you had them on beading thread, you could feed them through.
Yeah.
I think it would be fiddly, but I would think it would be doable.
You'd probably want to go slightly smaller, wouldn't you, than the internal diameter, I would think, of the wire, because if you tried to, you wouldn't.
You'd want 2 mil beads to go through that.
2 mil beads? about 2 mil beads, should be able to get those through there. Yep. Again, a bit fiddly, but what else are you going to do on a Saturday night? Wow, what talent. The ladies are just marvellous, and of course you are too, Drew. I'm just the eye candy in the middle, they're the talent. Look at that, eye candy presenter Drew spent time with Wire Wonders too, but try as he might, with Gems to Delight, the giggles were plenty, not few. Hey. I'm loving all of these. Oh, excuse me, we'll just give everyone a car.
A car?
We won't, all right? Before someone goes, he said I'd want a car. Yeah.
Cars this big. Right, so with our tail, to separate them, because I wanted to keep them, these beads are quite substantial beads.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know, if you don't tell them where to stay, they'll move around a lot.
Yeah.
So I then wrapped my tail around, and this is a piece of 1.25, which I've used basically to string it all on.
Yeah.
And I've wrapped it round. I did about 7 loops. Whatever feels right to you. Fed on my, if you haven't got a loop on the end, stop it feeding off. Oops. I get told off for that on the boat. Pinging wire.
It's alright. Can't do that on a narrowboat, can you? You know what I mean? You've got to be careful when you're on the cut, as we narrowboaters say.
So I just feed it on and then just carry on wrapping, so it actually anchors that into place.
Ah.
Yeah, and then it also gives you the space between the two, so then you'd slide your next one on.
Well, actually, while you're doing that, we'll bring the gemstones in while you're doing that, because the kit is pretty much gone. Pretty much gone. Let me, sorry, Sammy, reach in front of you.
It's fine. I can't see it behind the bust anyway.
Look at it. Well, sorry, no, I put that.
Fine.
Do you know what? I thought it was that camera. I've actually put that in front of your face. Sorry, there we go. Is that better? There we go.
Yeah.
That's better, isn't it? Look, go on, nearly dropped that on you then. Right, here's the beads. These are the beads here. So we've got our lovely strands. You've got 3 strands of lapis. How indulgent. And your red coral in there as well. Egyptian Queen gemstones, you have got 400 carats. Amazing, absolutely amazing. The size, are they 12 mil? There we go, approximately 12 mil, says it on the screen. Approximately 12 mil, you've got 400 carats of those, you've got 290 carats of your plain rounds 10 millimeters, 100 carats of your 6 millimeter faceted rounds, and your red coral 8 millimeters there as well. They look beautiful together. They were made, were you told to do Egyptian jewellery? Did you just see this and immediately think?
No, we asked.
We asked
if we could do Egyptian.
Oh, I see.
We
Okay.
asked to do Egyptian because we both absolutely love, as you can probably know.
I mean, they are. I think this is probably, this is definitely in my top 10 designer inspiration. Definitely in my top 10 designer inspiration. 100% in my top 10 of all the ones that I've done. They are I love the people. There's something about, you know, when I went to the Cairo Museum and I saw the Tutankhamun's mask, there is something about it, isn't it? And I think it's because, especially that, I'd seen it since my school days in the magazines, and everything to do with Egypt, you always see that mask. It's on the cover.
Oh, no.
It's everywhere, isn't it? And then to actually see it is like amazing. And this, you've absolutely nailed it. You've nailed the designs perfectly. So
see, I'll show my age now. I was about 4.
Did you know Tutankhamun?
I did. I met him.
Where are we going with this, Alison?
when I was about 4, they fetched the exhibition over to London.
Oh, right.
And I can remember, I might have been somewhere under 10, but I can remember us queuing all the way around the block to go and see it in the British Museum. It was incredible. If you ever get a chance to go and see it, it blows you away, doesn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely
it is.
Amazing.
It's impressive. Almost as impressive as the price we're gonna bring you for these. £19 and 90. You've got 4 strands, 4 impressive strands here. £19 and 95 pence. Egyptian Queen gemstones. 400 carats of your lapis lazuli. So in total, we've got more than that, isn't it? We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, over 800 carats. Over 800 carats of your gemstones and your coral in it. 790, so do plus the red coral in there as well. 1995 for your 4 strands. So great. I mean, they are ridiculously good prices. you know, these are the sort of colours, these sort of gems. I mean, lapis is pretty much a stock colour and a stock bead, isn't it? That you use a lot. I've seen it used a lot over here on JewelleryMaker. So, you know, basically what I'm saying is, even if Egyptian isn't your theme, that's a ridiculously good deal on the beads as well.
White t-shirt, blue denims, standard Debbie Bulford. Everyone's got denims. Yeah. The lapis, I mean, these lapis are amazing. The big lapis are incredible. Well, all of them are incredible. Those, I've never seen lapis that size before.
White t-shirts, blue denim. You just described the T-birds from Greece. Do you know that? And then you said Debbie Bulford. Tell me more, did you get very far? Anyway, sorry, we digress. Right. Take me to a musical, Alison. We'll never come back.
Don't start talking to John. He's a musical fan.
Oh.
Right, so if you've got you can't get through. Foiled. Right, so if you put 2, you could put 1. It's up to you. You know, you can make your beads go further, and then you thread your next one. So that builds up in exactly the same way. However, what I found, and it won't do it with this one now, but with the longer one with the tiny beads at the top, these were doing this around the edge because of the weight of them, because they're so amazing. So what I decided to do was just anchor them. So take in, again, it was with the 0.6, but I'm going to do it in the blue so that you can see. Yeah. And wrap it about 3 times, but start up the side. It makes sense in a minute. Okay, take it down to the corner. Wrap it 3 times, take it down to your corner. Thread it through your nice little loop you made at the bottom. Yeah. Almost like I planned it.
Almost.
Almost. It's very handy though. And then wrap it round the other one, and that just anchors the whole thing into place. Now you could make this as elaborate or as, I mean, if you change the colourways, you've got a statement necklace. You could just do 2 or 3 of the bands and have, you know, slightly less ostentatious, yes.
Impact.
Yeah, yeah. So you could make it, and then that completely anchors the whole thing together. Yeah. And it just gives you that little bit of gold on that one, edging all the way around, like you've underlined it.
It's and again, you know, it's just a couple of techniques there put together, repeated over and over again, and you just have such an amazing impact on that. That is beautiful colours. There we go. We've got it in there. I mean, it just all just ties together so gorgeous. Alison, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing. Oh, can I just show these earrings as well? Because I don't think we showed these. This is utilising the same sort of feel on these. That's with the gold and the red wine in there as well. So remember, this is the wine net with the beads. So you can get the if it's just wine net, it means it's hollow inside, and wine net with the beads means you've got these little beads inside them. So just a bit more rigidity on those. £19.95. I'm afraid the kit is pretty much sold out, but the gemstones that we've been using, great price on the gemstones, £19.95 on those ones there. We've just put those to wear, so those are still available. The kit is if you've got the kit in a basket, please do check it out.
Have I got 2 minutes?
Have we got 2 minutes? We've got 3 minutes.
We've got 3 minutes. Sorry, I forgot. Can I just borrow this?
There we go.
I forgot the back.
Can we start a timer, please? No, Alison's
we get told off because we don't always show the back and the fasteners.
Oh, right, okay.
So what I did was I made the same shapes, and I'm going to see how firmly that's attached. I was going to pull that off. I basically made the same shapes. Right. Recycle. Ow. And then to get the angle, if you slightly angle it, and then curve it, we get it curving round the back of your neck. Obviously, you want these two to be the same size.
Did we see that? What Alison just did? Was that on air? Yeah. So basically, you've just taken that shape.
Let's do it again. Then.
Yeah, just do it live on air because that was.
Sorry.
There we go. Yeah.
So we start off with our triangular shape, the same as the others, and then I've angled. So make that one more acute.
Yeah.
And that one less acute.
Yeah.
And then just manipulate it a little bit to get that curve coming round. obviously you want to get these the same length. I've just snipped that off the other one, and that forms that side of your bail.
Yeah.
And then you make your other side in exactly the same way, but you make this bit narrower. So make that bit narrower,
so it'll fit
so that it'll
inside
fit
the
in,
one that you've just done.
And bend it up. And I've used my flat pliers. It doesn't matter which pliers you've used, but I'm using them where there's there you go. I'm using them where there's a bit of a width, so that I can use that to give myself the width there, so that it makes it easy to go in.
And then that just
and then that
interlocks with the other
forms,
one. So, and the weight of the piece is actually going to keep it nice and tight together, isn't it?
Yeah, because it is a substantial weight.
Alison and Sammi. Alison and Sammi. It would be more impressive, but I'm the only one here who can clap because everyone else is busy. Had to buy all the items to make this. These designs are ridiculously gorgeous, you girls. Brilliant. Great price for the lepers. Happy birthday, Jewellery Maker. Woo! Don't go anywhere. We're back after this. Well done.
Happy big birthday, Jewellery Maker!
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1p in P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
This weekend it's Jewellery Maker's 5th birthday. Kicking off with Free Gift Friday. Get a birthday gift on orders over £30. Join Carol and guest designers on Saturday for Google Hangouts and Facebook chats. Super Sunday sees the launch of the 5th birthday DVD. Monday is the big day where we'll be launching brand new products. And Last Chance Tuesday will bring you another DVD launch and an opportunity to grab any products you may have missed. All this plus much more, so tune in for Jewellery Maker's 5th birthday weekend. Happy birthday, you crafty lots.
Chris, Dave, get your popcorn here. Snacks, anybody hungry?
Anyone remember, like, Are You Being Served? And the lady used to come around with the trolley. Look, here she is, ground floor, machinery, stationery and leatherware. Going up. Hey, what you got? Hang on, don't go anywhere. What you got? What you got? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, what have I got?
Oh, that's all I could fit on.
That's all right, I like that. There you go, dear. No, I love a good party, me. I do love a good party. Party mix. Can we see this?
I'm not really.
Oh, Thelma and Louise. Over here.
Oh!
You've been drinking?
No.
I don't know about Chris. We've got a couple of crackers here. Hey! Right, we've got lots to get through. Lots to get through in the next 45 minutes. We are going to be zoom all the way through. We've got. Oh yeah. By the way, you girls. It's half time. Change sides, isn't it?
No.
A little bit later on, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yep. We've got about half an hour, I think.
Is that all I've got? Another half hour left. Oh, I tell you what. And then Fiona and Debbie, stop talking. Someone's just said in my ear. I'm a presenter. It's a bit difficult. Alison's DVDs. Alison's DVDs. Look at this. Look at this. This is Party Snacks of the 80s. No, it's not. Sorry, it's Wire Sculpture Edition 1 and your brooches as well. Yeah. As well. When did you do these?
Oh,
a while ago?
It is a while ago. Well, the sculptures one I did, it was the second thing I did at JewelleryMaker.
Is that right?
With your lovely wife.
So what would... so
in
this
fact, they were both with your lovely wife.
So these are both you and Lucy on here?
Yeah.
And is this beginners? Is this a bit of both? Or?
Yeah, no, you should be able to do them as beginners. The techniques take time. Some people get to grips with making scrolls for the sculptures really easily. Some people take a little bit longer. Yeah. But I would always say a beginner could have a go at all of them.
So again, this is like the bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. That we did. Yeah,
like
yeah. I say we. Yeah, if you want to make sort of, do you want 3D pieces?
Yeah.
Are they 3D?
Yeah, 3D sculpture.
3D sculpture. Again, it just, look, I mean, we've seen some of the techniques in both the designs that you ladies have used there with the sculpture, but the incredible things that you can make using the sculpture, it really is. That's in my top 10, by the way. The rabbit is in the top 10 as well.
Oh,
so you're in my top 10. Yeah, sculpture is a great. If you want to make something, you know, a little bit more impressive. If you're getting, maybe you find yourself getting a bit stuck with jewellery and you want to do something a little bit else. You know, just sort of break the mould out a little bit. I think sculpture is an amazing way of getting your juices flowing. This is your brooches as well. So do you want to talk us through the brooches, Alison?
There's three main brooches. We do an awful lot of different techniques. There's wire weaving on there. Yeah. There's a little bit of scroll work. There's three. They're very different brooches on there. I have to say that the Celtic inspired one on the front has been my most asked after piece.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that start to finish? That one's on there?
They're all start to finish.
So they all start to finish on those ones there. So you have the butterfly brooch, the Celtic brooch, and the swirl brooch. Of course, remember you're learning all the techniques in these. That's the one thing I've learned from being here with you ladies and gents, Mark as well, of course, is that it is. It's a. Do you know what? How I relate to it? Because I play the guitar. It's like playing the guitar, and you're only as good a guitarist as all the little tricks that you know, all the little bits and pieces. And when you watch loads of these, you'll learn one. Even if you learn one little trick each show, you add that. You can add it to a piece of jewellery, can't you? And it's all what you've got in your armoury of sort of inspiration and things you can do.
Absolutely.
You know? So yeah, all these little tricks, and that's where these are great. So you know, I mean, you're getting these 2 DVDs plus. Be no good if you didn't have any wire to use. So this would be a great gift for someone who wants to get started, or maybe you want to go, you know, you've done lots of jewellery making and you think you want to take that a little bit further. Well, here in the antique bronze, you've got it in 0.4, 0.8 and 1mm as well. Now for most pieces in this, is this all we need wire-wise?
Yeah. The Celtic one I've used the heavyweight at a 1.5 or a 1.25. Okay. But all the rest would cover those wires perfect.
Brilliant. So everything except for the one piece in that. So do everything else, and then you know, you can always come and get some more wire if you want to do the heavy one in there. £23.25. Be gone. Off my screen. my screen. At $12.95. I love the way the price sort of lurks today. Have you noticed that? And they change something. It's like, no, don't make me go in. I'm too low. It peers around the corner, doesn't it? £12.95. That is 30 meters. 30 meters of your antique bronze. That's with the DVD. The DVDs are normally about £5, aren't they?
Yeah, $4.95 each.
Okay, so the DVDs are normally $4.95 each. Is that right? Look at what you're getting here for $12.95. That is crazy, absolutely crazy. If you want to inspire someone, you want to get inspired yourself, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. £12.95. We've got Debbie, Brenda, Erica, Denise, Steph, Susan, Vicky, Rosemary, Carrie, Samantha, Carl, Sarah, Christine, Kirsty, Kate, Michelle, Molly, well done to you, Pamela, Ingla Morgan. Just call me Pamela of Glamorgan, Pamela. Welcome, welcome. Just put some of that song every time. This is your chance, but how many of these have we got, by the way? Right, okay, so we're all right. At the moment, we've got 100 of these in stock, but these have been on air about 3 minutes, and we've got 30 allocated. Okay, so just because we've got 100 doesn't mean a thing. Doesn't mean a thing. You need to get it into your life, and you check it out of your basket as well. Great price on that. £12.95. And remember, it's £4.95 each for the DVDs normally on those as well. I have.
They look good. How long is that? It's taller than me.
I have never done a strand. It's taller than you, Sammy. I just got that.
Do you know that's got to be because he's New Zealand, because there was a bit of a delay.
There was a delay. We're 12 hours behind, you know. I'm still having my breakfast. We've got here 1,000. That's the longest. Is that the longest strand ever?
It's enormous.
That's the long. Why have I never had a metre long strand? Why is my metre long strand? I've never had one before. That is 1,000 carats of yellow colour coated quartz. They are good sized nuggets on those. Wonderful liquid gold. 28 by 17 down to 8 by 7 millimetres on those. A 1 metre strand, and look at every single one of those. Gorgeous golden, like golden pebbles, those, aren't they, ladies? Do we like these?
Yeah, very much.
I don't think I've seen these before in this sort of, maybe since it's a 1 metre strand, but that is impressive. 1 metre. Now then, this is where we should be. But, I mean, £24.95. That's going to put a smile on your face. £24.95. Not what you're going to pay. Not on my watch. Are you ready? £17.95. £17.95. Incredible. We've got all these designs. We've got all these strands coming at you here on our birthday extravaganza. That is a huge strand. Now, these are big gemstones, and to give you an idea, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6. It's about 50 individual gems. So these are big pieces. These are big gemstones. The smallest is 8 by 7 millimeters. Ladies, that's amazing. Do you know what the ladies' brief on this part of the show is? Make your pieces over there and just heckle Drew when you wish.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty much.
I was waiting for you for a pause.
Yeah, that's why I'm not pausing. So I'm not going to let you in. Well, I'll tell you what. Get your heckles ready. I'm going to pause now.
A friend of mine, Rosario, hi Rosario, did something amazing with gemstones, and that strand would be perfect for it. She made a lampshade.
Ooh.
So they all cascade down.
Oh,
Could
yeah,
you
yeah.
imagine it with
Yeah,
those?
yeah.
It would look
The light
phenomenal.
coming through these,
Yeah.
they are good. I mean, it's just so many of these.
I know.
Cufflinks.
Look at that. Gorgeous cufflinks, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Good size. And of course, you've got lots of pairs in here as well. But I love that. I love the clarity and sort of just on the peripheries, on the edges, you get that darker yellow as you're looking through the gemstone at its more intense part. And you get those wonderful, see what I mean? But it sort of goes a lot more yellower on the end. And then as you turn it, as you revolve it, that yellow moves always to the peripheries of the gemstone. Very, very, very pretty. Wonderfully polished. I met my first metre-long strand. I'll always remember our first metre-long strand, ladies.
It's like a hand of gold.
It is. A hand of gold.
Beautiful.
A hand of gold. A handful of gold.
You're back to the Hobbit.
They do call me the Golden Wonder from Down Under. Let's not go back to the Hobbit. We've only just got over. We've only just got over that last bit. Teal pearls. Half drilled teal pearl. Half drilled teal pearls. Looks like they're having a fight in there, doesn't it? Is it? Oh, they're done now. They're not, by the way. All right, don't panic. Don't panic. You know when you can't. You know when you watch something on TV and the sound's down, and you say, "What's going on there?" And it's completely not there. Debbie's having a chat with somebody there, and just for a moment it looked like they were about to have a fight, but they're not. They're just having a chat. But
I don't know. Shall we have a cuppa? No, I don't know. Shall I have a cuppa?
can I just say, we go back, can we just go to that shot a minute? No one puts baby in the corner.
Blooming heck, they turned the cameras on as well.
These are your teal pearls. Now, half-drilled pearls, ladies. What are we going to do with these?
Put them on a half-drilled pearl bail.
Oh yes, I had one of those the other day.
You do some beautiful sterling ones,
Or
don't
you
they?
can do it yourself, just about 3 millimetres of wire, just bend up at the end, and you can glue them on there. So you can have them as a centrepiece for flowers. I like to do floral necklaces with them. They're really beautiful. They're absolutely amazing.
You can make your own stud earrings.
Little rings, everything. They're perfect for earrings, rings.
We had the
and
little
in a
thin
necklace.
chain as well, couldn't we? We were saying you could put that little drop of chain on the end there as well. Just and I think it's nice as well if you can do the chain straight into the earring as well. It looks quite nice without a sort of finding on the end there. You've got 10 pieces, 8 by 7 millimetres. These are your teal cultured pearls, freshwater cultured pearls, £7.95. Less than £1 a pearl. That is crazy, absolutely crazy. £7.95. Wonderful. Teal is the colour of the year for me. I just seem to be everywhere I seem to go, I seem to be seeing this colour. My director upstairs, she's painted a wall in her house teal. As one of her featured walls. Who's bridesmaids dresses? Who's in my ear? Leah, I didn't recognise that as you, Leah. Well, I haven't seen you today. You just snuck in. Leah's got teal bridesmaids. The dresses, not the actual complexion. You know, made them up. £7.95. They are beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. The colour is amazing. Let's see if we can show you them in the pot.
It's mermaid colour, isn't it?
So we're back to mermaids again, aren't we?
That's beautiful colour.
Yeah, abalone from earlier.
Amazing with the abalone from earlier.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We don't upset people about the abalone. They're sold out very quickly.
Oh, sorry.
We don't. That sold out in about 5 minutes. That did. Most of them were bought by the designers. £7.95. Your teal culture pearl half drilled drops. 8 by 7 millimetres. We're going on to the Labradorite. Labradorite. How many carats? Do you know the torture of having 3 cakes down here that I can't eat because...
Just shove one in your mouth. You've got a big enough mouth to get one of them in.
What you have to do is throw it over to us.
You know what? Don't let the gloves come off, ladies.
I got the ladies there.
Don't let the gloves come off. It's all right. It's the calm before the storm.
I meant it in a nice way.
I know you did, Sammy.
Those Labradorite are amazing,
They're
aren't they?
fabulous.
Absolutely incredible.
The thing about a strand like that is you don't actually need to talk about it because it does all of the work for
I've got
itself.
Pokemon now.
Yeah, and there's so many on that strand. It's packed in like cake in a mouth, isn't it?
It is absolutely
It's incredible.
stunning. You couldn't ram any more on that strand if you tried, could you? They're really beautiful.
What do you reckon, Sammy? What are you going to make with them?
Oh, well, actually, I'm doing a collar with that strand. I've got that strand at home, and I'm doing a big, it's a copper, raw copper, bare copper collar all the way around with in between, and then I'm going to patina it. Because when you patina it, it really makes
brings out.
Yeah, it makes the Labradorite just pop forward, and then you've got the beautiful dark copper all the way around the edge, and it's just going to look absolutely full-on collar. It's going to look great.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
There you go.
Really can't wait to see that.
Still more cakes.
Some more.
Over to you. What would you do with it?
Oh, do you know, looking at the colour there, I'd want to put it with those teal pearls actually, because the colours flashing in that Labradorite are absolutely amazing.
Or the Abalone we got.
Oh, the Abalone that we got.
Didn't get that, did you, Fee?
She did.
You get it. Ah.
See, look at that. That's amazing. Look at the blues that come in.
Yeah.
And don't you get when you put a different colour with the Labradorite? If you put green with it, it brings the green colours out more.
Yeah.
If you put the blue with it, it brings the blue colours out.
And if you put it with rose quartz, it just really counterpops too. It's brilliant. How are you doing with your cake? All right.
Can we not just do the whole show like that? That's great, that is. That's great, that is.
Gave us caffeine.
He's too busy listening to you two. He's even brought the price down. £24.95. Lots of Labradorite there.
It is. There's so many on that strand. That is a lot of Labradorite
The
on
thing
there.
is, even if you just use them as earrings, if you had however many pairs of earrings, even if you just £5 a pop on a pair
I've
of
eaten the
earrings.
cake now, ladies, all right? Just so you know, I've eaten the cake.
Oh,
all right?
yeah.
Do you want to start? Oh, sorry.
Well, we'll let you carry on.
I'm going to count for you. You've led me into counting them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 52, 4, 6, 8, 62, 4, 6, 8, 72, 4, 6, 8. About 80.
So that's 40 pairs of earrings.
About 80, 40 pairs of earrings. Thanks for that, Sammi.
£5 a pop. If you did £5 a pop, which is very cheap, but that's a lot of money because I can't count. 4 times 200 quid.
If you've got any idea what Sammy's talking about, please send a message in and let me know, will you? So what was that? We've got 40 pairs of earrings.
40 pairs of earrings. If you charge £5 a pop, you make
£5 per pair of earrings.
Yeah.
Sorry, translate.
That's really, sorry, did you not get that? Yeah. So that £5 is cheap for a pair of Labradorite earrings, especially when they've got that amount of schiller.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 200.
And they're great quality. Drew just needs to be hand model since the designers are great sellers.
You see, I think we need to do an outside broadcast from Texas.
We do. We come to see Stephanie.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea, sending these two to Texas. I'll stay here in the studio.
Oh no, go to Texas.
And now over to Sammi and Alison in Texas.
God, it's hot here.
It's really hot.
Really hot in Texas.
It's really hot.
But those Labradorite go so well in this climate. It is
so
incredible.
Cool. They're cool. They
Absolutely.
bring that temperature down.
Absolutely.
Really
Amazing. And they have got
droplets of water around your neck.
And they have nothing round here like that.
No.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you two need to get out a bit more, I think. I really do. You've been sitting on the top of barges for too long.
We were sunstroke yesterday, that's what it is.
Was that a new cup of tea? Thanks, Coral. I wasn't expecting that to be as warm as it was. £24.95, approximately 80 in there, so a great price. Did we have another message? Did I miss that message? I just said bravo, ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We don't need to read that.
He didn't have Drew in it, so he doesn't want to know. That's what it is. You talk about Drew being eye candy all day long.
Well, you know, what can I say? What can I say? We've got some chain, have we? Oh, these ones. 4 chains.
Did Lucy not warn him?
I got 4 candles.
4 candles.
4 candles.
I love that.
Cracking sketch.
It is. They don't do it like that anymore. Don't make comedy like that anymore, do they? You two are getting pretty close, though. These are your 4 chains. You like them more and wise? Yeah, I'd be worried, Debbie, as well. I'd be very worried. Debbie and Fanny's coming on. I'm only warming up.
We're just the warmer.
Yeah, you are.
I like that. No outplay, so brilliant.
No, I'm warming up.
Oh, okay.
You're on fire, ladies.
Oh,
You're on fire.
Right
You've
answer.
constantly been on fire.
You wish we were on fire.
That answer was a bit slow coming back, wasn't it? That response.
Do you know what? I've got so many things I could.
I'm not going to deny that.
So many things I could say to that, but I won't. Right, we've got 50 centimetre each silver gold, rose gold, antique bronze, plated copper fancy chain. Blimey, that's a mouthful, isn't it? 50 centimetre each silver gold, rose gold, and antique bronze plated copper fancy chain. I tell you what, it's like those things that actors do. You're right, ladies. Hang on a minute, they've lost it. They've lost it. They've gone over the edge. They've pushed it too far. Are you all right? Are you all right? Yeah. Got a hand? No.
Isn't it nice to work with such professionals?
Yeah.
It is. It is lovely. It's a breath of fresh air. Can we have some? We have some water for the ladies, please. I'll have a vodka. I'm probably going to need it. I think. This is your chain. A wonderful fancy chain.
Amazing.
Gorgeous. You all right, ladies?
Yes, that's fine.
Are we back? Are we back in the room?
We're great now.
What would you do with this?
Give it to Fiona because she. Because why not? Give it to Fiona because she would set resin in the middle of it. So she use it. She does them like backless resin pieces. So it would be fabulous to have like resin in the middle of each one, or you could wire up a cabochon onto each one, or hang a stone in the middle of them, or just use them on their own because they look fabulous.
You've got 50 centimetres in each one.
Yeah.
50 centimetres in each one of these. In the silver, the gold, the rose gold, and the antique bronze. It sort of lends itself to bracelets, really, doesn't it? Straight away, I sort of see bracelets in those.
I was looking bib necklace.
You can certainly do your sort of Egyptian theme on this as well. So very versatile. You could do your sort of 1920s sort of feel with this as well, couldn't you? Geometrical shapes in there all together. Great look, and for all four, so it's a metre, a very substantial chain. They're 50 centimetres each. We're going to do these for £29.95, under £30, and you've got all the colours there as well. I mean, just drop earrings as well, single pair of drop earrings. Almost just like that, really. You would make quite a nice earring, just sort of that alone.
You could make cufflinks out of them.
Cufflinks?
Yeah. Would they go through a cuff?
Only a big cuff.
Yeah, but no, you have that on the front, and you have a normal T-bar on the back. Yeah.
So you'd have a brilliant cufflink with that.
You two all right over there? Having a nice little
we're just having a get it out.
Design consultation.
Yeah.
Design consultation with Alison and Sammi.
We could use each one of those as a feature pendant. You wouldn't even have to use that, and you've got loads of feature pendants right there.
And when you look at it and you add it up and you think of the individual pieces of jewellery you can make with this, because you look at £30 and you think, oh, £30, am I going to get am I getting my money's worth? Am I going to get my money back on that? Individual pair of earrings in there. I mean, in one of those chains you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. You've got 7 pairs of earrings alone. So you've got 14 individual shapes in here as well.
And don't forget, you've got the diamond squares with the circles in, but you've also got all the jump rings.
Yeah.
So that they're actually, if you're going to use them as features, you've got all those jump rings as well that you can use. So you could do a little bit of chain mail.
So you could have it as a ring, and just make a little wire shank and have that as the ring on the front, and then just
Could you have two together and sandwich like polymer clay between them and have the ring, the middle bit to go on your finger?
Yeah.
And have a square. You can have square rings.
What, like that one that I did on Tracy's
like the one you did on Tracy's course.
Oh, do you mean actually use the?
Use the hole as a ring.
Just don't get it stuck. Yeah, there you go.
So if you put two together and actually sandwich some poly clay or even wire wrap some beads between it.
You can have one. You could.
You could wire wrap some beads between it, couldn't you?
Look at you two. Look at all right.
Wow. Yeah.
God. See, this is what I mean. If you get these sorts of pieces, this is what we're talking about. When we say if you have these, the inspiration that you get from these sort of things anyway, just because it's something different, you know, you think, what can I make, what can I do? I've got these, what am I going to do with these? You know, just by having them, just by having a little play around with them and having a little muck about with the different shapes that you've got, they're going to inspire you. £29.95 on those, and of course you get the box as well. You get the box as well. So pop that back in there.
I think the most important thing with things like that is don't think outside the box. Don't be pigeonholed and saying, oh, it's just a chain, it goes around your neck.
Yeah.
It's not. Use it.
Yeah.
Take it to pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Use it for all sorts of things.
Yeah.
If you were to do the resin, you could do little pictures.
We like that. Sorry, Phil, what did you say?
That would look little pictures in each one.
That's amazing.
That would look great, wouldn't it?
So like a photo frame necklace.
Yeah.
Oh, how amazing would that be?
Right, we have to finish the fee.
We do.
Your cream quartzite. This is brand new to me. I've not seen this before. Cream quartzite.
No, I haven't seen cream.
It's all brand new. I've just been told. Oh. All brand new. Look at these cream quartz. You ever seen these before, ladies?
No.
Nope, I love the colour.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. Very, very
like
vintage.
Ivory.
It is, isn't it? Very vintage
very
feel.
What, sorry?
Like ivory.
Yeah, yes, very much. Do you know what? I was trying to put my finger on what it reminds me of, but that is it. It is very ivory-like. The lovely sort of creams and colours on that. It is a wonderful sort of almost like a milky sort of hue, like that ivory sort of hue to it. And you've got your 3 different sizes on here as well. Your 12mm, your 10mm, and your 4mm. That is, I can't even compare this to another. I don't know what gemstone you compare that to.
No, and I think because you've hit the nail on the head with the ivory, because obviously you don't want to be going out and buying.
It's illegal anyway.
Well, it's illegal, yeah. You know, we don't want that. That's brilliant. And if you use something like an antique bronze with it,
it'd be amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Incredible pieces.
I mean, that is a wonderful colour,
nice.
Beautiful colour. Sort of very like your antique sort of trends on that there. 12, 10 and 4mm in there. Cream of the crop. And we're going to give you an introductory half-price deal on this.
Imagine it with that coral and the lapis.
Oh gosh, yeah.
With the coral.
Come on, Alison, bring out.
Bring it all. Throw it everywhere.
With either of those, it goes stunning.
£7.95.
Chuck those on there.
£7.95.
There you go. I'll hold those there. £7.95.
So with either of those, it would look amazing.
Now look, see how beautiful that is.
It really brings out the colours in those, doesn't it? £7.9. Is that right?
That's can't
for all 3.
I thought the 14.
John.
That is amazing, absolutely amazing. We've got, okay, how many of these have we got in stock?
Not enough.
Okay, these are brand new today. Can I just say, if you want these, I would get these today. We have, I never have amounts like this.
No.
Okay, never see amounts like this. It's a birthday special. We've got 230 strands of these. But the only reason we've got that sort of amount is because this is the first time that you are seeing them. We are offering you this incredible deal on a colour that I've not seen before. I mean, did I ask you, have you seen this? Have you seen this colour in the quartzite? It's normally quite vibrant colours, isn't it? The greens and the reds and the corals and those sorts of colours. This is this wonderful sort of ivory colour. Beautiful. We have over 200, but let me tell you, 100 have gone already. 100 of these have gone already. £7.95. It's ridiculously low, absolutely ridiculously low. You're watching the birthday show because you want some little birthday specials, you want some little birthday treats, and that's what we're bringing you. And if you keep watching, you're going to be seeing more and more birthday treats as well. As if Alison and Sammi weren't birthday treat enough. You're also getting great deals as well. £7.95. Lots of people on the line. We've got some comments. We've got some comments coming in. They would look amazing with peach moonstone. Do you know what? The beauty about using these sorts of colours is when you've got subtly coloured pieces like kunzite, like peach moonstone, it lifts that colour, doesn't it?
Sunstone,
and it really brings the colour of the lighter tones to the fore.
Would be amazing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Deborah. Thank you very much. Over 100 of these are gone, by the way. Over 100 of these are out the door. The comedy duo of JM is causing the usual mayhem. Drew heats his cake while small talk they make at prices, well, they just slay him.
Oh, that's good.
Do you know what? They're good. They're good. We like that. We like that. Could you put these against a blackboard, please?
Left. Sorry.
Direct to Alison.
Sorry.
Fine.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I just seen it.
Oh, you know what? In my head, I was thinking, where are we going to get a blackboard from? It's short notice.
It's the chalk you're worried about.
The cream of your crop. Cream of the crop.
Beautiful. Look at that.
£7.95 for all three. Okay, I really wish we could have a camera pointed straight on. You know what? There's two people there, not talking to each other, eating cake. Look.
No, I'm not. No, not and John's still working.
Just not talking to each other, eating cake. There we go. There we go. £7.95.
John's sitting there going,
gorgeous colour. By the way, how many gone now? Right, we had 230. We've got less than 70 left.
Wow.
That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Drew, how are you coping with them two? Lol. Thanks, girls. You've made my day. Oh, not me. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely.
Thank you, Julie.
Do you know what? I'm the facilitator. All right, they're like the Morecambe and Wisettes. Julie, I think they're all right. You're all right, ladies, aren't you?
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
Another limerick. 5th birthday celebrations today for JM with Linda and Sheila, Mark and Jan this AM. Now Alison and Sammi, then Debbie, Bulford and Fee, Claire, Fleur, Lara and Deb. You just can't top them. Blimey. I'm impressed that I got through that. It's all right. It was a good one, ladies. Don't worry. No, it was all right. Debbie's just walked in as I said, Debbie, you can't top them. 230, they're going to go. They're going to go. They're going to
They're beautiful.
They are. Ridiculous price. No, I don't mean you two. You two can't go. Don't leave me this way. So many people on the lines. So many people with these in baskets. $7.95. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Where did that come from? Box 3. Put my blackboard back. Is it on my left? On my left. Monochrome madness. My app for this part of the show. We've got. You are mic'd, you two. We can't hear you snorting. You know that, don't you?
It's Fee. She's dancing in the corner.
Fee's don't you?
Look
Fee's
at her.
warming
Look
up.
at her go.
Fee's warming up in the corner. We should have a crossover and try and get 5 people around that desk for the last 5 minutes of the show. This is monochrome madness, including. But can I lie in between you? I could lie on the desk and
sprawled on the desk.
I was going to say that.
We're not carrying you. Between us, all of us, isn't it? Role reversal.
I'll put me back out. Monochrome madness, black and white agate, and white quartzite cabochons.
I like those. Yeah.
Look at that, lovely with your cabochons. Your 2mm rounds. This is your monochrome madness, so you have these lovely little seed bead pieces. Wonderful, wonderful little. They are rounds. Yes, they are rounds. That's right. Just checking. I have to do that these days. It's a worry, that, isn't it? I have to do that.
Catches up with everyone.
I'm going to get a monocle. I was thinking.
Oh, you should. That's so good. And a bowler hat.
Yeah, and a bowler hat.
Yeah, monocle and a bowler hat. Awesome.
I'm not comedy yet, you know. So, right?
But you need a dicky bow. You definitely need a big dicky bow.
I thought I could get a monocle. I could just break an old pair of glasses in half, save myself some money.
Just have a separate one that flips down.
Yeah.
A separate one that flips. Okay. I'll get one of those hats that comes down. It's my age. It's quite sad, really. You're right there, Sammi. Don't worry.
Fine.
It's quite sad, really. I'm only 28. This is your monochrome madness, your black agate, and your white quartzite. They've given up trying to get a shot off my hand. Look, they've just gone straight to the pre-record. I love that. I love that. £11.95. So you got these large. So we like our big cabochons, don't we, ladies?
We do.
Yeah,
Yep.
love cabochon.
Are they strictly classed as cabochons if they're faceted?
Yeah.
Do you call them faceted cabochons? Do you?
Yeah. I know technically a cabochon's smooth, isn't it?
But no, they are.
It's the flat back.
It's making me twitch a little bit. A
Purist
cabochon. That's like
purist.
an oxymoron, isn't it? You know. £11.95. We'll call them cabochons. And of course, you've got all those seed beads in there as well. 40 carats in your black striped agate, 50 carats in your white quartzite, 10 carats in your black agate, and 10 carats in your white quartzite plain rounds there. Are you like randomly dropping things just so we don't forget
It
you're
was
over
my leg
there?
falling off.
It's all right. Don't worry. Sammy's leg's just fallen off. It's like a goon sketch. What's that noise? It's just the naughty people in the tent upstairs. Oh, it's a one-legged man. Oh, it's two one-legged men. Oh, it's a three-legged horse. £11.95. Now.
Get your tissues, ladies.
Coming up in the late show, we have got things for you all through the day. Coming up in the late show, we have something rather spectacular.
Oh, is that diamond?
Ladies, are you ready? Are you ready? Check these out. These are coming up later on with Hannah.
How much later?
What are they?
Black diamond.
Oh no!
Rice beads.
Now those.
What time?
What time are they on?
Do we have a time?
Please. Pretty please.
I think they're going to be the star buy. Superstar buy.
Oh, amazing.
I have never seen 8:30. 8:30. There we go. 8:30. Black diamond. I've never seen these as rice beads.
They're amazing.
Ever. Upstairs, downstairs, anywhere.
Yeah.
Black diamond rice beads coming up later on. 8:30. And
I just saw £11.95 next to them.
Oh yeah, that would be
You
good.
just saw what?
£11.95 next. I think that'd be a bit more than that.
They're under £80 on those.
They're what? How much?
Sorry, under £200. Under £200.
I was gonna say-
You've got me confused now.
You said
I
under
guaranteed under £200 on those black diamond rice beads. Good size black diamonds.
They're beautiful.
We're going to what? Sorry.
You're going to get rid of us now.
We're going to wrap up with Alison.
We're late. Sorry, ladies.
Sorry.
Hang on, I'm coming over to say goodbye to my ladies. Oh.
Are you all right there, Drew? It's seamless. Nobody's noticed a thing. It's all good.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, it's been lovely. Thank you.
It's been like loose women. It's going to get even looser.
I say. I don't know what it says about you. I'm telling you.
Fiona and Deb's on. Thanks, ladies. It's been an absolute treat.
Brilliant.
Love your work. Don't go anywhere. We're up next. 2 new designers. All go.
Well, my name's Sheila and today I've been on the macramé wirework course. It's a brand new course. I was a little bit worried as to how it was going to go on because when I did another macramé course I had a bit of a problem getting everything to work, but Mark is extremely patient. He's been very good going around with everybody and making sure that they're happy with what they're doing. And if you do get stuck on anything, it's not a problem. He just comes around and sorts it out for you. I think the macramé wirework course is going to be a real good seller because you can do so much with it. There are so many different techniques within it which make it look complicated, but it isn't really. When you break them down, it's quite simple, and I would thoroughly recommend it to anyone who wants to do a workshop.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
It's the versatility. You can do anything with wire work. You can make very delicate pieces, you can make huge, great big structural pieces. You've got so many different gauges to use, and we've got the twisted wire, you've got all the colours in it. It is absolutely amazing. I mean, if you go on the website, the range of products you've got in the wire is phenomenal. You've got something for everything. So if you're doing very delicate jewellery, and you can make it so delicate with the 0.25 wires for wrapping, or you could do something like me with a big structural piece and you're using the 1.5 and the 1.25 wires for your frames, and then all the ranges in between. It's just, I enjoy it. I love it. It is, it's fantastic. You can keep going forever, you can do whatever. There's nothing that you can imagine that you can't make out of wire. Not that I've found yet, anyway.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at JewelleryMaker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with JewelleryMaker. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the genuine gemstone company.
You can make your own jump rings using wire and your JewelleryMaker toolkit. Using your round nose pliers, wrap the wire around the handle. Remove the wire once you've made enough coils. Using your wire cutters, snip off any excess. Keeping in line with the end of the wire, make a sharp snip on each of the coils. Using your flat nose pliers, line both ends back together, and this will give you your jump ring.
The JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
Polymer clay I love because it will cross all ages and all mediums. You can tone it with lots of different colours to make all the shades that you desire. You can mix it with resins, you can mix it with all sorts of mediums, but not just jewellery. You can also do things like add it to your scrapbooking, your card making, and children will love it. It's a non-toxic medium, so perfect for all the family. It would just be an endless the amount of things you can make with it. I love it.
Hi, I'm Wendy Oakland, JewelleryMaker's Workshop Coordinator, and I want to thank all the attendees for all the workshops that we've had this year and wish JewelleryMaker a happy 5th birthday!
We really appreciate your support here at JewelleryMaker, so we'd like to give you something back every time you refer a friend to us. Once your friend's order is delivered, you'll both be rewarded with a free £10 credit to each of your accounts. Simply log onto your account or ask our call centre team to find your Refer a Friend code, give it to your friend and have them type it into the refer box when they sign up online. Alternatively, give the code to our friendly call centre team and they'll do the rest. So come and bring your friends into the fabulous world of jewellery making. Jewellery Maker, share your passion.
And then Sammi and Alison said, yeah, I was the most attractive presenter that they'd ever worked with.
Really?
Hello, and welcome. Well, I'm like the Rick Astley of jewellery making. Welcome back, and can I just say, welcome, welcome, welcome to Debs and Fee. Hello, ladies. I'm going to come over for a quick kiss. I'm going to come over for a quick kiss. Is that all right? I'm going to walk around this way. I'll walk around this way. You're right, ladies.
Yeah, it's nice.
Look at this, 4 presenters, 4 designers of, 4 designers of under. So it's the next episode of Loose Woman, and like I said, they have got looser as the days gone on. So we'll see what happens here. We've got some amazing pieces of jewellery. I'm very excited to see what you both got to offer here, especially because we're sort of doing a new thing on an idea that we've already done before, aren't we, Debs?
We are indeed. We used one necklace as inspiration for this, and we've sort of taken it on a different way, different journey.
Nice, and we are doing something I've never seen before, pressing flowers.
Pressing flowers, we're going to do lots of resin. We're going to use a new kind of resin that we haven't had on for a long time before.
So much new things, so many new things on today. Right, I'm going to go back to my desk, I'm going to get started, I'm going to show you, because I've got, I think, the most amount of strands, that I've ever, sorry, I did that just to, sorry about that, come on. Shall I bring, I'm going to leave, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand up, I feel like I need to stand up. Right. Do you know what, this is one of those ones, I'm just going to line it up here, and I don't know if you can do a pan across those. This is, how many strands have we got here? 30 strands. 30 strands. So they gave you 30 strands.
Well, Fiona was the one that put all the strands together, I have to say.
Right.
Because yesterday I was on the show and I had a bundle just about as big. So
oh, right.
They took pity on me.
So we're sharing the love this weekend, is what we're doing. In case you have just joined us, it is our birthday weekend. There's been some absolutely ridiculous deals going on. We are going to bring these strands. Now, you know, we're not normally. What's the lowest price we're normally allowed to go to? What is it, Phil? What's the lowest price we can normally go to? $6.95 per strand. We are going to, right, because it's our birthday, you're getting all the presents, we're going to under £3 per strand. If you are just starting, if you're a regular viewer, if you use a lot of gemstones, this is the incredible pack for you. Under £3 per, and these are all great strands, aren't they, ladies? They're all very, very, very usable in lots of different guises.
Yep.
Do you have a favourite in amongst these?
For me, there's quite a lot of favourites. So no, I don't have a favourite.
She just like all of them.
I quite like the multicolours, that shell on the end.
These ones here.
I think they're really fab for this season.
They
coming
are
into summer for
gorgeous.
All the lovely floral
they're
prints
really,
and things.
they're sort of bright and vivacious, and they're a piece of. I mean, they look like you've made a piece of jewellery already out of those.
I know, and then you've got totally the opposite end is the black, wonderful, shiny gems that are fab.
That is gorgeous. Is that like an obsidian, or is it an agate, or is it quartz? It's
Not
quartz.
sure,
I think it's quartz, isn't it? Is that the? What are we using that one? I've got so many up there on the list.
I think it's obsidian.
It's the obsidian. Do we think it's the obsidian? I think you might be right. I think you might be right on that one. But the colours on that, let me just grab that one off there. Oh, look, I've got so many things to bring. I'm knocking them all off the stand. Look at the colours on this. It's this real beautiful mix of the blacks and the whites on the same strand. And so many nuggets. So many pieces in one, and that's just one of your strand. If we were to bring you that for under £3, you'd absolutely bite our hands off. Well, you can get all of these. So we have so many in here. We have the citrines, the white moonstone, the emerald, plain medium. We've got emerald in here as well. Rose quartz. You've got aquamarine in here. Pink amethyst. Pink opal, green aventurine, your malachite, your labradorite, your carnelian, your lapis lazuli in there as well, your smoky quartz, your serpentine, your iolite, your blue coloured chalcedony on there, your chocolate agate, your black agate medium nuggets, you've got your rose quartz, your sunstone, your clear quartz, your wood plain rounds in there, your brown cocoa shell, hishi beads, that's new to me. Which one's the hishi beads? The brown cocoa shell. Which ones are those? I've not seen those before. Are those these ones here? I would maybe these ones here.
They may be. They're absolutely gorgeous. Those wooden beads are. They really are.
Those. I'm assuming those are the wooden ones there. You've got in there. So look at those together. Just those 2 strands together, or even those 3 strands together. That's got a gent's bracelet all over it, hasn't it?
That's real surfer bead look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really lovely.
That is amazing. You've got some wonderfully wonderful pieces. All the different colours. So we go from multicolour through to your pink, through to your roses, through to your purples, through to your blues. You've got a whole host of greens in here. Your aquamarines are lovely, and all the different. I mean, within this one single piece, you know, if you graduate those colours down, you've got some wonderful sort of within the whole piece that you've got, within the whole selection that you've got loads of sort of mini selections, haven't you, within here?
Tell you what, Drew, do what Carol does occasionally. Close your eyes and pick 4 strands at random, and I bet you they'll all go every time.
Close my eyes and pick 4 strands at random.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I feel like I have to squint.
Doesn't matter where they're from, and I bet they'll all go.
Oh, look, you've put pressure on me now.
Oh yeah, they go.
If it doesn't work, it's Debbie's fault. Oh no, let's blame Carol. She's not here. That's Carol's fault.
You see, they all go. They're beautiful together.
Look at those.
Just random. So
Look
you can
at
do that
those.
time and time again, and they'll all still go.
That is amazing. I felt like countdown then. Can I have 1 from the top
Yes.
and 3 for the bottom? Right, it is available to buy now. It's available to buy. Do you know what? It just wouldn't. We've got so many strands in here. The computer actually had trouble loading it. That is an incredible collection of strands. £69.95. That's less than £3 a strand. Less than £3 a strand. That is gorgeous. Martha is just going to come in and explain what happened. Who we're going to blame?
You?
That's fine. Blame me, Martha.
Sorry,
That's
everybody.
fine.
It wasn't available for about sort of 3 minutes, but it is now. We ticked a magic box and it was all okay.
Martha.
A little wonder right thing.
Oh, there we go. Can you show me where the tick is on this magic box? Because I wouldn't mind knowing when that is.
Yeah, just like that.
This is Martha, by the way.
Hello.
Martha is the manager, and she is looking after me. She's bought me cake.
3 types of cake.
I know. I've eaten one of them.
That's branding right there on screen.
Yeah,
so maybe
it's all right. They can't see that through there. Through the plethora of gemstones that we're bringing here. And then we have that one. I did like the biscuit from before.
You did.
What's that called?
French fancy.
Is it called French fries?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's good. I thought I made that up then. I was going to say something about that, which also sounds rude, so I'm not. I'm going to back away now into the 5 balloons.
Thanks.
And leave.
Thanks for that, Martha. I always like when Martha drops in and gives me a French fancy. I think that's one of the highlights of my afternoon. But thank you for sorting that out as well. So Martha has fixed the problem. She's ticked the box, and we're all go. And ladies, there will be a part of the show where you have to present a strand, and I get to eat a cake.
Okay, fine.
Just so you understand that that will happen at some time over the next 2 hours. £69.95. This should have been £120. Oh, sorry, £122.50. Very precise, Phil. And don't forget as well. Look, we're putting these in here as well. Your cabochons. Check out these Labradorite cabochons. These are just gorgeous. Look at the quality of these here. £69.95. There's the cabochons. There's one of them. You've got a whole host of them down here. Look, I'm sneaking them up. There we go. Oh. Do you know what? You'd think they'd have designed a better way to display these by now, wouldn't you? You know, it's only been 5 years. You know, it's only been 5 years. There must be a way to stop things so you can tilt them up on screen. But look at that. Look at the Labradorescence. I'll just use my incredible skill and poise to... but they are stunning. Look at the quality of that gorgeous Labradorescence off there. $69.95. You have got, it's a proper gemstone bonanza. It works out at about under £3 per strand. All those different colours. Right, we're going to wander over to the ladies. Do not go anywhere. Next time you see me, I will be usurped by two beautiful ladies who are going to show us some jewellery designs. See you in a minute.
Are you new to jewellery making? Then tune in to our Designer Inspiration Show every day between 1 and 5 for our new 2 sections. We'll help you get started and give you all the knowledge and inspiration you need. Also, we'll be introducing you to a new medium every day. Whether you're a beginner or intermediate, we've got everything you need to get you started with a new hobby. The Designer Inspiration Show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Hi, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. Dibs and the lovely Fee are here to bring you some incredible designs. I'm just basically the facilitator in this part of the show. Ladies,
yep.
Are you excited?
Yeah. It's cosy here, isn't it?
Is it? It's good. Isn't it? I quite like it. I quite like it. I feel like that we're on like a stand, you know, in a you know, when sometimes when you go to a stand and they go, well, here's your plot, and they give you your plot, and it's like really small.
Yes.
And then you suddenly realise that you've got a stand like this, you know, or maybe we're like the advice committee. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should do like a Charlie's Angels, so we're all 3 in a row. That way, it'd be better, wouldn't it? Really?
That would make me an angel, though. Well, I'd have to. Hi, I'm Charlie. These are my angels. What would your superpower be?
My superpower? I'd like to be invisible.
You know, there are times when I'd like to be invisible as well. Fee, your superpower?
I'd fly everywhere.
You want to watch it, you might fly into Debs because you won't see her because she's invisible.
That's true.
Right, so Debs got given an incredible collection. I mean, that is the largest collection of strands I've ever bought.
I know, but I have to be completely honest because yesterday I had a similar amount of strands. So for this challenge, Fiona and I have worked together, and I've done the polymer bit, and Fiona has done the resin and the gemstone bit. So Fiona has done the hard work. Really. Nice.
We like that. We like that. So we were talking before. You're going to sort of utilise a design.
Well, this is a design that I did a while ago using some silk and using some hollow beads. This one here, and we looked at it and we thought, now how could we use that, but take it on a different journey? So we've used the polymer, and then we've used the gemstones and the resin to fill them. So you'll see the 2 different ways of using this. You've seen this on another show, and now we're going to talk to you about using it with the resin and gemstones.
Cool. We do have, of course, a massive... It wouldn't be fair to give you a massive bundle of gemstones and not give you a massive bundle of polymer clay. So we're going to be doing that a little bit later on. A little bit halfway through the demo, we'll bring you the polymer clay.
Fine.
I do like polymer clay. I think it's one of my favourites. There's something...
Yeah, men do like polymer clay. I think it's the fact that you can just mechanically...
I think so, yeah.
Invent something, you know?
Yeah, polymer clay and the old silver clay as well. I quite like the silver clay as well.
Yeah.
It's a bloke thing, isn't it? You know, it's the malleableness of it all. Right, where are we starting?
I think you're starting with Fiona or with me, I don't mind.
I think we're starting with you, aren't we?
With me? With the polymer clay?
Yep, with the polymer clay.
Okay, right. So we're going to show you how to do these hollow beads, all right? Which is going to be really easy. I know we've done it before, but I'm going to talk to you about how to finish them off and actually take it to a different level. So, for this...
Are they what you're calling the hollow beads?
Yes. We're going to be making basically 2 parts, and I'll show you how to put them together.
Okay.
All right?
Cool.
So first of all, you need 2 small pieces of clay. or big enough to put your circles on. And the circles really are governed by the size of what you're going to cook them on. Now you don't have to have this tray. If you have the bottom of any drinks can and you turn it upside down, you'll see there's a dome. So if you cut the bottom of any drinks can and turn the edges down, you've got one of these, okay? Which is very, very easy. I used to use these until this was brought out. That's what I used to use. So use your cutters and see what fits over the dome, okay? Depends which size you think you want to use.
Do you want to go slightly bigger or going on the size?
Well,
or?
if I do slightly bigger, I'll show you the good and the bad points about it. We'll do the slightly bigger, right? So I'm going to cut that out first of all. So there's my first one cut out, if it will cut out for me. There you go. Take off the excess, and I'm going to put that to one side, and I'm going to cut out the second one. Now, for the design that I've done for Fiona to fill, what I've done is I've taken my clay, I've placed it onto my baking tray, and you just need to use the rim all the way around as your guide, like so. And then I've taken the smaller cutter and cut out the centre, because that is where the resin is going to go. Just maybe it's not central, so it's not particularly central, just take a little bit more out, that's it. So they take out the centre. And then I've used my extruder and using a small hole on the die. Anyone watching yesterday, you may have had the extruder there because you had that on the show then. You can then make your own design. And this is going to make the channel for the resin to run into. So as it overflows, it runs into these little channels, okay? And then you can do whatever you want around the outside. You can start going back with your clay if you want to. I'll just pop that down on the tile. You can start going back with your clay, you can then do swirls, you can do whatever you like. And there's one that I did earlier, I'll put that to one side. I've used a texture sheet and I've actually swirled it over the top. If I put that something behind it, can you see that it's like a little netting over the top? So you can do whatever design you want with that really. But the nice thing about these sorts of trays and the bottom of drinks cans is that you've got the opposite side. So I'm going to take the bottom of my design and bake it at the same time, so you don't have to do two bakings.
Right.
Now the problem with this is you'll see, well, I don't know if you can catch it on the camera, but that is quite larger.
Yeah, a bit proud on
it
on
is,
the top there,
and when you bake it, you end up with this rim that's on the outside. It's like a rim to it,
because
which
it
you
drops,
don't really
it drops down onto the flat. Yeah.
So what I would do, that's what not to do. What I would do is take your blade and just like going around a pie dish, just take off that excess clay.
Yeah.
So you just have a rim. Now if you don't do that, if you just take off a rim, make sure it's nice and neat and tidy to the edge. If you don't do that, there is a way around it. Once you've baked it and you've then got a hard piece of clay, you can then take your wet and dry sandpaper or your sanding pads, which we have on our website, and you just pop it on the top and you go round and you go round and you go round until you form that rim.
Yep.
All right? So this should really have water with it, but at the moment it doesn't matter. So you go round and you go round and you go round until you end up with that flat rim, you see, that you would have got with your blade anyway. All right? Then you need some either liquid clay, which I don't know if I've got on the website, but we'll shortly be getting this back in. Liquid clay, which is like your glue to stick baked and baked clay together. And you need to put a tiny little bit of that all the way around. It's like a white paste. Pop those together and bake them again, and that is then set together.
Okay.
All right? The only other thing you need to do is with a very sharp needle tool or your Dremel or something really sharp is just pop two little holes in the back, and that's where your threading material is going to go through.
Yep.
All right? So that basically is how to make your hollow bead. You can obviously make it in a pattern if you wanted to. I did something earlier with some of the colours out of my clay pack, and then you can just do something, pattern. This is just using your gold and burgundy and black, and you cut the same out and you can just make that solid if you wanted to. So you can do this patterned, or you can do it textured, or you can put the texture on with your extruder.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
The world is your lobster, so you can
Nice.
do whatever you want.
Lobster.
So that's how to make your hollow bead.
Impressive, impressive. Shall we do the polymer clay now? Shall we do that? So what temperature do you bake that at?
Okay, on the back of all the polymer clay packets it explains to you what temperature, but it's normally between 110 and 130 for about 15 to 30 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, I normally put mine on 120 and bake it for about 20 minutes, take it out, make sure there are no cracks, there's nothing fallen off, and doesn't need to be repaired, and then pop it back in again.
And is there a thickness that you could do? You wouldn't want to get like
you usually bake it 15 minutes per 1/4 inch. So if you made a huge, bead, an enormous bead, you'd have to make sure that you baked it sort of half an hour, take it out, let it cool, make sure it's okay, and probably put it back in for another 20 minutes.
Okay.
But you can't really overcook clay. The only thing I'd say is translucent or white, be careful of, because if you cook it too near the element, it will scorch.
Okay. Okay. We have got the most amazing selection of clay for you here. We've got, is it 20 in total? 20 all together, 20 packs of clay. There's so many that can't all fit on here, we can't even see them all. So, there we go, that's even. Normally I arrange them all, then you put that shot up, so well done. Well done in there, I like that, you're on it. Polymer Perfection with Debbie. I don't know if I take that. Polymer Perfection. You have got so many different colours in here. We have got your green, your green glitter, your grey granite, your red translucent, your black, your burnt umber, your denim, your fuchsia, your rhino grey, your Spanish olive, your sunshine, your souffle igloo. Who comes up with these? Your souffle, your bluestone, you have got your jade, your pistachio, your pumpkin, your royalty, your sandcastle, your sea glass, your is it so 80s?
80s,
so 80s, and your turnip, and I think that's it. I think we're at the bottom there. Which one's so 80s? I'm intrigued.
I think it's pink, isn't it, that one?
Was that?
Yeah,
oh, that's it. That's like so 80s, Debbie. That, isn't it?
And you've got two types of clay there, so you've got the primo and you've got the souffle. If you're going to use them together, they must be conditioned so well that they are not going to come apart, because one is a soft clay, and although the other one is very soft, it's flexible when it's baked. So if you put the two together and you don't actually blend them together, don't just two slices and put souffle and primo together, because when they're baked, one will be flexible, it will crack, the other one won't, it will go rigid. So make sure you either use them as blended or use them separately.
Right. There we go. Good advice. Good advice. That's why we're here. £1.60 a block.
Wow.
£1.60 a block is what we're going to offer these to you today.
They're normally between £2.29 and £2.50.
It's our birthday.
Amazing.
It's our birthday and you're getting all the presents. Absolutely amazing. The polymer clay, the incredible bundle. So we've given you an incredible bundle of gemstones. Now we're giving you an incredible bundle of the polymer clay in there as well. If you want to get started on this, I mean, whether you use this all the time, whether you just get started, it's going to last you absolutely ages. Absolutely ages. We've got lots of people coming in for this. Obviously, lots of people watching because they knew the polymer clay was coming up this afternoon. So lots of people watching for that. We've got the brand new, it's a brand new technique as well, isn't it? That we're doing as well with Fiona. So. I'm very excited. I've been very excited about today. The fact that it's Star Wars Day is even better. May the 4th.
Oh, May the 4th. Oh, very good.
Debbie, help! I made something for my 6-year-old niece in clay, but she broke it. Is that normal for kids who don't know how to be gentle with things?
Isn't it always?
In general,
yes.
In general,
it can be saved. If you go to someone and buy your liquid clay, that can be just put on each edge and it will stick it together like super glue. So just try and mend it. I'm sure you can find all the bits and pieces. Definitely.
They do. They just break. Kids just break things, don't they?
The nice thing about clay is it doesn't cost a lot of money, does it?
Well, that's right. That's right. You have got here all these different colours. All these different colours. Again, 20 individual packs. Works out about £1.60 per pack. So it's probably one of the best prices that we've done on the Sculpey clay there. So like I said, we're giving you 2 massive bundles, and we actually have another bundle for you as well. It's the gift that keeps giving today, isn't it? Absolutely, the gift that keeps giving. How are we doing on stock on those? Are they all right? Okay, you need to be quick on those, because even though we've got individual items available as a pack, there's not as many of those around. We've also got polymer clay face canes and polymer clay accessories. Is this you, Debbie?
Yes, it is me. The face canes are well, self-explanatory, really. You learn how to make faces, and from that, then you can go on to do cartoons or what have you once you learn the technique. The accessories, that's my favourite one, absolute favourite one. You make your pen toppers, you can do your buttons, you can do your magnets on your fridge, you can do all sorts of things like that.
Go on, see if you can remember them all. Go on.
Buttons.
I'll help,
you tell
I'll
me.
help you out.
Thank you much. I haven't got glasses either. Animal prints, which you can use in your jewellery, such as the one I got on. Making pen tops, handbags and shoes, face badges, making buttons and making charms.
So, and again, it's like I was saying before, with these, it's all about techniques, isn't it? Learning techniques.
It is, and I know it looks very childlike. It's usually the parents that make things for the craft fairs anyway, so the parents have got to sit with the children. So it gives you some inspiration what to do with your kids as well. So
not just the DVDs, we're also, there you go, good luck with that, Debs.
Bead rollers. This is a bead roller. If I hold it to the camera that way, you can probably pick the end of it up. You've got 3 different channels, and on top of those you've got some other little channels with that handle on the top that you roll backwards and forwards, and they produce perfectly round beads. So you roll your clay in the bottom of the channel along the top with the second channel, and it makes perfectly round beads.
So universal sizes all the way through, basically, on
absolutely.
That. And we've got your cutter set as well.
Yep, cutter set is great for doing charms or price tags for your jewellery. When you've got your leftover clay, cut out your little tags and use those as your company logo.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Because you can write on polymer clay, don't forget, with metallic pens and what have you. So they're good for bag tags for kids, you know, games kits and all sorts of things like that.
And of course, you've got thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And you've got your box as well. And you've got the box as well in there as well. So you've got all of that, £21.80, £21.80 with the 2 DVDs in there as well. So a great price on that. So you've got your clay roller, you've got your cutter, you've got your 2 DVDs, and you've got your JM box there as well. That's better, £9.95.
Wow.
I mean, they are £4.95 each normally.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Boxes aren't cheap. You
there
look
we
at
go.
boxes, gift boxes.
I
They're not cheap.
I know. We recycle them in our house.
Do you?
Gift boxes and gift bags.
Mm-hmm.
You know the birthday present bags. They're like ridiculous, aren't they?
Yeah.
Sometimes the bag costs more than the present. Not like type, but you know, £9.95. That is
really
crazy.
good.
Should we have a quick look at? Let's have a quick look at the accessories DVD.
I like this. This is animal prints. That's how we start off doing animal prints. That you can use for your jewellery, not just for your little animals. And then we go on to, I think they show pen toppers now. Oh, buttons, there we go. Little buttons and how to display them. That's a little owl button. Those are the pen toppers. There's a little cat.
Awesome.
What have you for kids to make, and all the different animals and animal prints used. And that's for on the fridge. It's a fridge magnet.
Oh yeah, fridge magnet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you could do like people
Those are
you know,
yeah,
couldn't
of course you can. Those are earrings, and that's a little charms, a little bag.
Oh. Look at that. It's such a fun medium, £9.95. That is for the 2 DVDs, so get yourself started, you know, or I'd say probably a bit more starter on the accessories, and then a little bit more, bit more advanced in the first. So you've got both in one hit, really.
Yeah, and on this pack, I've just been looking at the pack of clay. There you've got all the colours that you need for all the different projects on there. So that's good.
So there you go, perfect to get you started with your pieces. So £9.95 is for this one, and the price on 20 packs they worked out about £1.60, £31.95 on that. So it's really good price. We are going to have a quick break, and then we'll be back with Fiona. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hang on. Let's just get your limit up. Okay. Okay. We'll be back after the break with Fiona. Don't go anywhere.
take and make yellow flowers. Now we'll make yellow flowers for you.
Hello everybody, we are the Designer Inspiration Amethyst team! And then we just wanted to take a really short time to say a massive Happy birthday, Jewellery Maker!
Give me a H! Give me an A! Give me a P! Give me a P!
Come and join guest designer Fiona on our resin workshop. Fiona will guide you through designing with resin and building techniques such as using resin to make cold connections, using wire, creating bezels, and using other mediums to create colour and texture. The full course includes resin and epoxy enamelling hardener, a bead scoop, a selection of different gauged wire, a selection of alcohol inks, glitters, gilding flakes and Angelina fibres, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, the Gem Museum, and a chance to visit the shop. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. We've got Debbie and the lovely Fiona here. How are you? Are you all right? Still all right, ladies?
Really well.
It's our 5th birthday, by the way. Jewellery Maker's fish birth. Who would have thought? Where's the time gone?
Oh, I just don't know.
I remember when it was just in its cot. Now it's off to school. You know? Yeah. Anyway, we digress. We have got a brand new medium for you. I have never seen this before, and I'm very, very excited because we've also got some brand new findings here. These are the snap bezel class that we're going to be using here. Now, Fee, do you want to give us a little bit of a talk about what we're going to be doing?
Yeah, first of all, we're going to, you've seen me do resin before, but this time we're going to do it a bit differently because we've got some great new resins. We've got some transparent resin colours, we've got some opaque resin pastes, and we've also got our new resin, which is absolutely wonderful, and that's this one here, which is a thixotropic resin. And that means we can actually put some colour into the resin, and it's a really nice thick resin, and it means that we can actually go over curves and it won't run or dribble.
Oh, okay.
So it's a really fabulous medium.
Nice. Well, before we get started, I just want to bring you these here, which are your snap bezels, designed by our very own Debs, by our very own Debs. So we have got here, so these are to be used as sort of, basically these are links to put within a necklace, or obviously whatever way you want to use them, really.
Here is a necklace that Fiona has made, and she's used these bezels to show all the different colours of the resin, so it's absolutely fab. But what you can do if you wanted to change your colours is you just take them off and then you put another one on.
Ah.
See? So you just take them off and you put whatever you want. So if I wanted to change this pendant, okay, and swap it for a polymer clay one that I've made
That's
earlier.
amazing.
You can change your design. So you just need to take on holiday one necklace, but with lots and lots of different pendants. Now that obviously doesn't fit on there properly because it's not made for that necklace. But you can make whatever you want, really. You can put it onto bracelets, you can put them onto earrings, you can put them onto
colours are amazing
just snaps
on
onto a
those.
leather bracelet, and just use them as the clasp. And it's just a fun way of taking something abroad, you know, or on holiday and thinking, right, okay, I'm going to take one base, I'm going to take loads of colours with me, and I'll have a different necklace, a different bracelet every day.
There is an incredible idea and versatile. I mean, basically lots of opportunities to use this in any types of jewellery.
Absolutely lots, yeah.
And we've got the two sizes on here as well. So in total, I'm hoping Phil's going to tell me so I don't have to count them up.
10 sets, I think, of each.
Is it 10 sets of each? 1, 2, 3. I'll tell because Phil's not going to tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes.
10 sets of each. Thanks, Phil. 10 sets of each. So when we say a set, obviously you've got the back section and the top section in the two different sizes, and these are, what's the size we're looking at? 12 and 19 millimeters. 12 and 19 millimeters on those there. So if I just pop my hand in there, there we go. So there is the complete set of two of these. Great idea, because you, and again, you know, the different ways you can fill these as well. You know,
yeah, you can fill them with resin, you can fill them with clay.
Yeah.
You could do all sorts of things. You could put a transfer in them and fill them with a clear resin. But if you wanted to, if you just got fed up with the colour, you could just flip the necklace over and you've got a silver necklace.
Yeah. So that,
because on the back it's nicely finished.
I'm turning the wrong one over. There we go. There we go. Turn that over there. That's what we were looking at just before we come live. You can see there, so just that lovely sort of polish, so you could sort of turn these around and have one coloured one and leave all the rest silver. You know, you're only limited by your imagination on these, really. They really are a fantastic. Well done, you. Nice design. We like that.
Good.
We like that. Is that brand new? Is that?
I wanted something when I did the leather, when we first bought leather in with Natalia. I wanted something to put my own stamp onto the leather designs.
Yeah.
So I had a word with Hannah upstairs.
That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Those of you, we've got lots of people coming in for these, by the way. Lots of people coming in for these, so please do make sure. Have these been on before?
They have, but a long time ago.
Okay, so this is, we've just got these back in. We've just got these back into stock on these, really. So please, if you want to grab those, grab them while they're hot. Grab them while they're hot. Talking about hot. See, I went to be really cool and grab the chair then, and I missed it. You know, when you go, oh, I did a, you know, when he falls through the bar. What's his name? Only falls and horses. Oh gosh. Anyway, right. What are we doing over here then?
Right. Well, first of all, what I thought we'd do is, if I can just pull this piece of jewellery in here to show you, we're going to use that bezel. And we're going to fill it with some of the gemstones from that bumper pack that we had on at the start of the show. And then we're going to mix up some thixotropic resin, and we're going to add some colour in it from one of our colour paste kits that we've got coming up. And we're going to have this dribbled over effect, but obviously if we did dribble over it would normally, with other resins, it would just fall off.
Okay.
It would really drip off, but with the thixotropic resin, that will stay where we put it.
And this is new, is it? Is this something that we haven't seen before?
This is the one we haven't had on the show before.
Okay, nice. We like that.
So, shall we get started? Okay, what we've done first of all then, sorry, these are all stuck to the counter, so I'm going to have to move the scales rather than anything else.
That's fine.
I've already mixed up just 1 gram of the normal doming resin with half a gram of the hardener. Then I'm using these little shot pots because I thought they'd be really easy for us to see through. I'm then going to get some of the little chips and nuggets off that first set, and we really don't need that many.
That worked out at
So-
under £3 a strand, by the way, just in case you were wondering.
I mean, we've made so much jewellery out of this, but honestly, we haven't even touched
Yeah,
half of
no,
it.
I can imagine,
We
I can
really
imagine.
haven't. So I've put a few of those in there, and all I'm going to add on is literally 1 drop off the end of the mixing spoon, and then I'm just going to give those a really, really good stir. And all I'm stirring them for is to get a nice coat of the resin, because all we're using this resin for is actually to make it be the glue to hold it all together. I'm going to just move this necklace out of the way so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay.
There's the doming resin, by the way. We'll bring on the graphics for that one there.
And then I'm literally just popping those inside until we've got the whole lot filled. Might need to add a few more, but I'd rather get a few in and then add a few more, because otherwise what are you going to do with what's left over?
So this was a mixture of the doming resin.
Yeah, I've
and
just literally mixed 1 gram of 1 gram of doming resin with half a gram of the hardener. So there should be some hardener that also goes with that one.
Okay.
And that will be in a brown bottle.
Okay, so we'll do the harder for you in a minute. So we've got the doming resin on your screens at the moment.
There. So we've got that piled in there quite nicely. Now we've still got some of this other resin left. So what I then did was take some more of our nuggets out of the first one, and this time I've mixed the citrine, some of the, I think they were, the word has gone, the name has gone
There
from my
were
head.
some emeralds with some malachite and there's serpentine.
That's right, serpentine.
Yeah.
There's some little amethysts. So I've made quite a mixture, because then that's going to actually go with all of those different colours on the bezel.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to fill here, is 2 of these bezels. So I'm just going to pop a few of those, quite a few of those, into that one, and then again just a little bit of a drop.
Really not using them much at all, eh?
No, I'm really just getting a coat so that it's going to act as the glue rather than anything else. And I don't want to get too much, because if you leave too much on there, they look as if they're coated. And I want them to have a look as if they're sort of suspended.
Yeah, yeah.
Debbie's made these 2 bezels then out of polymer clay, and we're going to tip a few onto that one. Just be careful where it's sort of going, because we want to get those into the pushed into the edge of the bezel. Try and get it up off the counter fairly quickly.
There is the price of the doming resin. So about 50 times you could do this over with what we've got in that pot.
The doming resin,
that pot there.
You know, we use it for so many different things, and of course it does as well dome on top if you want something that's got a really nice polish. Some of the bezels that we've got in the bezel necklace have been domed, and others haven't. Others have just been left so that they're nice and smooth. But the doming resin is brilliant because it sort of magnifies anything that's underneath it.
Okay.
But it's a very versatile resin, hence I'm using it to do this one as well. When you've got all of those together, you might find that you need to top it up. I mean, I have to say, if you look at the ones on the necklace, I've been really generous. We've got lots and lots going on there. Yeah. And then just leave them to just settle and do their own thing.
Right.
There's very little left in there now, so we've used the whole sort of 1.5 grams. Well, actually, no. If we look at that, I could do the same to everything that we've just done. I could do the whole same thing again.
Yeah.
Then what I did was I just added a few little drops around the edge of the bezel, just to make it look as if you've got some raindrops falling on there. I didn't want the whole thing to be glossy, because I want this to sort of be more natural looking. Yeah. So just drop a few little drops, and now all I'm doing is literally touching the mixing stick down and lifting it back up, and that will spread out.
A real shine coming off one of those in there. I can just see that glitter in them.
What's so lovely then with those is, because it's the doming resin, they are going to sit like raindrops. They're not going to spread out and go and find a level. They're just going to sit. So that does give you a really nice effect.
Over half the stock of the doming resin, has gone already. So please be quick on these, because they're going to go very quick.
So what I'm going to do for the next part is bring in the thixotropic resin. So this is a new one. I think this is a bundle on its own. It's the same ratio that we've always used before. So it's a ratio of 2 grams or 2 parts of the resin to one part of the hardener, but I'm going to open the lid and just show you the difference inside. So you saw how, well, you know how runny the normal resin is.
Yeah.
This stays where it is. This is thick.
Oh my goodness, right.
So if I try and pop, you see that it's coming out like a gel. Okay. I will, you see, I'm holding it over there, but it actually isn't going anywhere. I've got the in fact I hadn't. Let me just pop that on there to get that set at 0 again. So you always have your scale starting at 0 with the pot already on.
Very busy on this, by the way, guys. Very busy on this.
So I've got 1/2 gram in there at the moment, and I
can just imagine our jewellery makers that are into this are going, finally at last, something that doesn't run.
It's absolutely, honestly, this is absolutely brilliant because you can go around all these curved surfaces. So we've got 1 gram of Reading. We've got 1 gram of resin.
1 gram of Reading. 1 gram of Reading.
We left the rest of
Reading. We've got 1/2 gram of Watford and 1 gram of Reading. £8.95.
Okay.
Now, why the two? Are they? I see the resin and the hardener. Right. Okay. So obviously, yeah.
The other thing to always remember: this is done by weight, not by volume. So when you take the lid off the hardener and you look inside, and you see that you've got 1/2 a jar.
Yeah.
You've still got your 50, it's a 15 gram jar, but it only comes at, don't panic, you've not got half measures.
It's a 2-pot mix.
It's a 2-pot mix, but you know, so we've got the scales on there, and again this comes out like a gel look.
I'm afraid the thick Extravaganza has sold out.
That doesn't surprise me at all. I'm just making sure I've got the right lids on there now.
I've got one of the, we didn't do the hardener from before for the dome, so here's the hardener here. This is the 25. So basically, in the Thixotropic, you've got the 2 that you need already. With the doming, you will need the hardener as well. Am I right?
Yes, you've got to have the hardener. And the hardeners aren't interchangeable, so you need the one that's got the label ES8203 on to go with the resin that we bought on earlier.
Okay. So don't use this with your Thixotropic.
No, it's a completely different thing.
Yep. So is this only for the doming?
That's only for the doming.
Only for the doming is this one here that we're doing here. Yep. So again, 25 grand. Sorry, what was that, Phil? What's the difference between 25 and the 30 gram one? 5 grams, Phil, probably.
Well, the difference is they're a completely different hardener.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
You know, that hardener, the one in the jar. I think I may have picked up the wrong one. I think I might not have just ruined that one. Sorry. I picked up the wrong one.
So as long as you know, that one we've got on your screen is for the dome. Let's not confuse the issue. That's for the doming at the moment, okay? So the one you got on the screen is for the is for the doming that we had in the white pot earlier on. Okay, you're getting the hardener and everything you need in the Thixotropic that we're doing in the one thing.
Now, we've also got another bundle on that's got lots and lots of different colour pastes.
I'm going to put this back in here, just so I know where they all are.
What we've got on here
Debbie, my glamorous assistant, will just bring these to the floor.
We've got 5 in this bundle. It's the other bundle, Debbie. They're the fluorescent.
Can't get the help these days. Do you know what I mean?
It's not that one either.
That's all that's here. That's all that's here.
There should be another bundle.
There's just those 2.
You're a bundle short of a JM show, Phil. Is it all the mini bottles?
Yeah, but it's different resin. But I can use it's different paste rather. I can use that one, but I thought we'd got this one on as well.
Well,
so shall I use that? I'll use that paste instead.
Hang on. Phil's just had a thought.
Phil's gone to look for it.
Phil's just had a thought. Phil's just had a thought. Just sing amongst yourselves. Because Phil's just had a thought. Oh, here we go. There we go.
That's the one we want. That's the way you did.
So what's going on here, Phil? This is your. Are they getting all of these? Ah, right. Okay. Right. This is your brand new resin paste.
Yeah.
Your brand. Right. Talk us through the paste.
Okay. We've got 6 different pots here. But these are opaque colour pastes. I've just knocked all of my demo across the counter, which was not the most ideal thing to do.
Don't panic.
Okay, the resin pastes. These are opaque resin pastes, and you can add them to any of the resins. So you can add it to the low viscosity resin that we sometimes sell, you can add it to the doming resin, and you can also add it to the thixotropic resin.
Okay.
And it does give you this opaque colour, so it's not transparent. You can also mix the colours together to create other colours, as you would if you'd got a sort of like a paint palette.
Yeah.
They're mixed on a ratio, so that the ratio of this opaque paste should be no more than 5% of the total gram weight of your mix. So if you think you're always going to mix some resin, and you're always going to mix the hardener together.
Yeah.
So if you are doing, for instance, I need to have a look at I always get this wrong with it otherwise.
So this is for colouring and for sparkle, basically.
Yeah, well, the sparkle is a resin on its own.
Oh, okay.
But you can add any of these colour pastes into that sparkle to create a new colour.
Okay, right.
Or you can use it on its own. So that is a really versatile one to have as well.
So if you just wanted it clear with a bit of sparkle, you'd use that by itself. If you wanted it blue with a bit of sparkle, you'd mix those two together.
Absolutely.
And if you mix those two together, you don't want any more than 5% of your total mix.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it, 5% including the hardener.
Including the hardener.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll put on my JM Guest Designer page.
Yeah.
It'll be tomorrow now, but tomorrow I'll put up a little chart with all the ratios on, so that anybody that wants to come and see and they're unsure after the show can have a look at the chart. But basically, if you think that you add your resin and your hardener together, so say you've got 2 grams of resin and 1 gram of hardener, your total yield of enamel is actually 3 grams.
Yep.
If you want to add in some colour paste, it mustn't be any more than 5% of that.
Okay.
So if instead of adding 2 grams of resin, you would put 1.9 grams of resin with 0.1 gram of hardener. That gives you your 2 grams.
Okay.
And then you add in your 1 gram of hardener and mix them all together.
There will be a chart going on the web, because but I wasn't very good at maths.
No, neither am I.
I wasn't very good at maths.
Neither am I.
But yeah, so basically, so that's combined. So you've got your 2-pot mix. Put those together. Whatever that weight is, you cannot add more than 5%, because I assume it waters it down too much.
Yeah,
so
it does, and you won't get that really hard cure.
Yeah.
So you mustn't put in more than the 5%.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
So what I'm going to do here, because obviously on the one that we're demoing, that's actually got a pink resin in it.
Yep.
But we haven't got pink there. We've got
I know
red,
what you did.
blue, white, yellow. I'm trying to remember all the colours. So with a cocktail stick, I'm just getting some of the resin paste out and I'm putting it onto, I usually put it out onto a tile or something that's easily wipeable. And I always keep my lids back on, and I always screw them up tight, because then it's not going to dry out.
Do you know what? That's a pet hate of mine.
Yeah.
Not putting lipstick on.
No, I can't stand it.
You go to get something out of the fridge.
It's so annoying, isn't
especially
it?
off the top shelf, and you pull it off, you grab it, and you go like that, and the bottom just falls off.
Just too much.
Yeah.
I'm then doing the same with the white, and it's a
Put your lids back
completely
on,
different one. So we have those two together, and then what I'm going to do is take another cocktail stick, a little bit of that, and mix them together. I need a little bit more going in there, because I really only do want pink. I have to say, the colours of these, they're really strong, they're absolutely lovely. What's the difference between using these and ordinary painting resin? Well, for one thing, they are made for resin, so you know that they are absolutely going to mix perfectly.
Yeah.
The other thing is they are really colour stable. So you're not going to get any fading, which if you were to use a cheaper acrylic or oil paint, you may get some fading. These are pure pigments. Now I know I've not weighed that. I'm just because it was going to take forever if I stand there and weigh it. But I do know that from experience, just having about that cocktail stick is going to give me around about that gram that I need. If I mix that in together, you can see just how quickly that is mixed in. Do give it a really good mix, because the one thing that you don't want is that this is going to go streaky, because it really is. It's going to spoil your design. So give it a good mix. What you'll also notice now is that the resin has gone thicker and it's going to slightly drop off, but what will happen as it sits, it's going to thicken. It's going to thicken back up. So if I was doing this at home now, I would actually just leave that for about 5 minutes just to settle.
Right. Yeah.
But we're not going to do that. We're actually going to carry just straight into here. Getting a little bit on the end of the mixing stick, and I'm taking it right up to the edge and that's going to then just drop down. But it's not going too far down. Do the same with that one. Because Debbie and I wanted this look of just, you know,
yeah, so
the resin.
When Debbie made this earlier on, she was saying about this is to collect all the resin, isn't it, and stop it all,
and it's just, it's
coming
not
off there.
going to go.
It's going to sit there with the pattern.
And then what I would do then with another fresh sort of cocktail stick, toothpick, is just go into the edge and just move that round to the edges so that you're going to get it right up to the end, if that's the look you want. If you didn't want it to go, you know, if you only wanted little splashes over the edge, then obviously you don't need to do that. But that is then just going to be pushed out into the corners.
Can I just say that looks very therapeutic?
Do you know, it is. With resin, there is no, you don't rush resin.
I know.
The only thing that you have is that when you've mixed a resin and a hardener together, you've got approximately a 45-minute window to do anything before it's gone to the point where you can't work with it.
Can you fill that bit in there, please, because it's annoying.
It's annoying, is it?
The nice thing I think about this particular thick resin is, like on the necklace that you're wearing, which is one that I made, isn't it?
Yes.
That you can just do blobs. Because it's so thick, it doesn't run anywhere.
And it doesn't run off.
Yeah, so you can do your own designs. You don't have to.
And if you look in, I don't know if the camera can pick up the inside. Hopefully that will show later. But that has been filled with resin, and we've mixed some of the fluorescent paste that are coming up shortly. And then when that's got to the gel point in its cure, I've then dropped some more blobs on top because obviously you've got two different weights of resin as well. The thixotropic sort of, didn't want it to fall to the bottom. So when the first layer of resin had got to that gel point, then I dropped some more in.
Is that the same with the ones on the outside as well? So
absolutely, So we had one drop and then dropped another drop on top.
Okay, so leave it for about 10 minutes or something and then drop the other one on top.
Yeah. No, actually, when you're doing these, I just drop them one after the other and they're absolutely fine.
Right, okay.
Because
so
it is that bit thicker.
Right.
It's just great. So, I mean, that's it. I'm just getting a little bit of sticky mass here. What we could also do on this piece here, which is on a slant, I could just have, if I wanted to, could put that at the top and just have it in the half that I wanted. And then if I wanted to, I could then put another colour in there.
Yeah.
And even though it's on a slant, it's actually not going anywhere. That's not running down anywhere, is it?
Yeah.
It's just, I love this product.
It's amazing how it does, and you haven't even really left that for too long to harden up,
and we've got the heat of the studio.
Yeah.
And that's it. You then need to obviously leave these to cure. You'll get to it's a normal way of curing. So make sure that when you've finished it, put it somewhere where you're not going to have to disturb it. Cover it with a plastic box so that you're not going to get any dust particles or hairs on things onto it, and then just leave it to cure. It needs to be sort of room temperature, 16 degrees and above, or put it in a curing cabinet if you've got one.
And how long?
And that's it. If it's room temperature, leave it overnight. You'll get it to around about 8 hours to get to sort of a cure where you can sort of start to handle it. But the cure will go on for a few days, so you know you would leave it. Really, I wouldn't start drilling holes and things in it until you sort of given it another 24 hours maybe.
Love that. It's great. So unfortunately that has sold out though. There's still? Have we got a couple left? Have we? Oh, there's literally a couple left of those. Well, 5 to be precise. There we go, 5 of those left to be precise.
Amazing.
So yeah, if you want those, you need to check those out. Right, where are we going next? What are we up to next?
That's sort of it on the demo, but I don't know if you want to sort of bring in the other resins so I can talk them through. I'm going to move the sticky bits out of the way so that I don't wreck the counter. Do we want to bring in the fluorescents? And there's 2 bundles.
Did we do a price on that kit? We did $26.95 for that one there for your colouring pieces there.
That is an absolute bargain.
So that one's there, an absolute bargain.
That is an absolute bargain.
Absolute bargain on those. I'll tell you what. Can we have time at the end to have a look at these designs as well? Is that all right? Towards the end. Next up, where am I going? What do you want?
Right. Do you want to bring the colour pastes in? We've got 2 bundles. We have had these on the shows before, and I've done an awful lot with them. These pastes, again, they are opaque, but they're very bright fluorescent colours. And I think Mark said on this morning's show, fluorescents are really big this year. That one, I'm just trying to think which one I've done it on. In fact, it's this one. The purple on here is a mixture of these two colours.
Okay, the purple on the pendant is...
So the purple on these little dots.
It's
and
real
inside.
experimentation, isn't it, really, with the
Yeah, I
different
love
colours?
it. It's just perfect. It's just.
And I suppose the trick is to make sure you make enough.
Yes.
To
I mean, the thing is, if you know that there's quite a bit that you want to make and you want the same colour, the best thing that you can do is, say, mix up, say 10 or 20 grams of your resin.
Yeah.
Add the colour paste to it.
Yeah.
Give it a good mix. Seal it in an airtight container and leave it. You will always then have the same colour mix. And it's okay to do that because you haven't added the hardener to it. So there's no chemical reaction going on.
Yeah.
When you come to use it, you may find that they might have slightly separated. That's fine. Just give it another stir, and you can use it again. Perfect.
Of course, because your hardener is clear, so you're not going to add any more colour or anything when you add the hardener to it. Do you know what? I never even thought of that.
It's absolutely brilliant to do.
Yep.
And these are mixed. You can actually go as far as 10% of the total yield of the weight on that. So you can actually add more. The other ones that's really, really strong colour, so you don't need to add much anyway to get that colour.
Yeah.
But again, you can use the white or the black to tone the colours up or down. You can mix them together. This is 10%.
These have never been on before by themselves, by the way. So £17.95. Your fluorescent resin, real bright, vibrant colours. Or of course you can mix them up and get. I mean, that's a lovely colour, that purple, beautiful colour that Fiona's got on her pendant there. £17.95. That's the blue, the green, and the pink resin on there. So those are available in the colours. And then we're staying with the high vis, and we're going onto these here. Have a look at this. Have a look at those colours.
They're fabulous,
getting brighter.
That is a gorgeous orange, and you can actually tone it down as well by putting a little bit of the red in, and it brings. You can have it sort of.
Do we have any of these that are done? And
I have it. I'm just trying to think. One of them has got it in it, but I'm just trying to remember which one it is because I've done those ones before. That's why I concentrated on those colours. I don't think I have got any of those with me.
That's all right. We'll let you run.
You've got a bracelet there. It's got reddy orange.
Oh yes, I have.
Yeah, do you want me to grab it?
Can you? Because otherwise I'm going to have an accident with this resin.
Mum said I had a dry clean for you
and
today.
actually,
Do you know what a dry clean was for the show?
Try and grab that one as well.
Yeah.
Very smart. Did you? Did you always?
Right. If I talk you through these, okay. This one is a mix of the red and white that you just saw, and then if we turn that round slowly. On the other side, we then have some of the amethyst nuggets that were again in the first kit, and that's just been brought together with some of the doming resin, again in the same way that I showed you how to do the first one. This one, swap over. This one I tried to get sort of more of a lapis colour to go with the lapis chips, and this one was a mix of the fluorescent blue.
Yeah.
I added then some of the silver glitter, just a little bit from the first kit, so that you've got that sparkle in it to sort of set off
like
those startles that you, And again, if we then turn that round, and that will then show you what it's like with the lapis on it.
That is amazing. It's amazing how well they stick together. With just that little bit of it's the doming and the hardener, isn't
Absolutely.
it? The doming and the hardener.
I mean, I'm hoping to do this on another DI at some point, because you can't wear just straight out of the bangle mould. You can't wear this because you've got some roughness on the inside, and it would hurt. But what I've then done on another one, one of the practice ones, I've then used the Thixotropic resin. I've sanded it down first. Just with some wet and dry paper, and then I've gone in with the Thixotropic resin just to build around there, so that it's nice and comfortable against the arm.
They'd be lovely little picture frames.
Actually,
wouldn't they? Really pretty picture frames.
Trying to think who said earlier, was it you, Debbie, that you would actually like to wear that? Oh, I think it's Hannah actually. She'd actually like to have that on a chain.
Yes, a long chain or a piece of long leather or something.
Nice. So that's that one, and then we've done that one, same theme. I'll undo it so that we can show you the inside. Again, this has all been done with the colour pastes. So,
So the graphics on the moment are for these ones, these colours here. Just so you know, I'm just going to whip those out. So that's the graphics for those colours there. And then the other colours we've got are these ones here. So these are the two sets that we've got for you. They're both at $17.95. You keep turning then. I'm going to grab.
To get the colours that we've done on this one, the green in the middle, I've used the fluorescent green and some of the black to bring a nicer, darker green. To get the orange, I've used the fluorescent orange. And are you okay if I just sort of push across in front of you, Drew? Sorry.
Just push me out of the way.
Sorry, Drew. It's not going to work with me again.
I can't work under these conditions. Martha, where's my Winnebago?
To get the orange colour here, I can't remember the exact ratios that I've used, but I have written them down at home, I'm sure. I've used mainly the orange and then brought it down with a little bit of the red. And I think I may also have put a little bit of the black in again. But when you're using the black and you're adding the black, it is very, very strong. You need the most minuscule amount, not even a drop.
I was just going to say, I mean, lots of trial and effort. You can,
you've got to work with it.
Yeah.
But then I've done the back of those so that
trial and error. Trial and error.
I understood you, Drew.
There was a lot of effort.
Trial and error.
But I've just done those so that they again set off the colours of the gemstone. So we've got the carnelian out of the first kit, we've got the smoky quartz out of the first kit, and I think, were they emeralds?
There were emeralds in the kit.
Yeah, they were the emeralds.
And what's the other, malachite in there as well?
So yeah, the malachite one we've done it in exactly the same way. I'm going to bring you another one in now just to have a look at. But we've done the malachite in the same way.
Like I say, all this was done with we had our strand of how many? Can't remember.
30 strands, I think.
30 strands. Well, it worked out under £3 per strand. You can see why we put that collection together. If you want to utilise it to use these sort of designs, we had 30 strands for $69.95, complete with some cabochons on there as well. Ridiculous price, under £3 per strand on that. So all these pieces here, if you're thinking, well, I'm going to need a lot of gemstones for that, we've really set you up in this.
Yeah.
We've got the just quickly, what did you want to do next? Do you want to do the flowers or the resin?
Should we finish those and then we can go on to the flowers afterwards?
Okay, so we're going to
do the flowers. Because I can just clear that away
just so
then.
Phil can get everything ready. So
that's
talk
perfect.
us through these here.
Oh, I've just had another little malfunction. Sorry.
It's all right.
It's
TV. We'll just edit this bit out.
We'll sort that out. Oh dear.
It's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
It's just, I think
let's draw attention away.
Thank you. Have a box quick while Fiona has a turn. Oh dear.
Are you done yet?
Yeah, nearly done. I'm sorry. I have actually wrecked.
I don't think anyone noticed that. It's all right.
I have actually wrecked the counter, but you know it's fine.
It's all right.
I'm sure you can build another one, can't you?
I think you'll see in your contract that you're liable. But
no. Hey, they never warned me of that.
Right, so we've got all these here.
Right, the necklace over there that's got all of the bezels in.
This one?
Yep. I have used every single colour that we have here.
Nice.
Now, we have got an absolute rainbow of colours there. And the colours that they come,
I'm going to pop this off here, if I can.
They are, honestly, and these are your transparent resins. So
I try.
It's lovely to do designs where you're mixing sort of the opaque and the transparents together.
Is this going to work?
It doesn't work very well.
For me a minute. There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
There we go.
Okay.
See if I can get some of these colours up.
They're probably not in the right order. I'm sorry.
It's fine. But they're ignoring what I'm doing anyway in there, so I'm just gonna stand these up. Do you know what?
I tried ever so hard as well to get all those colours in.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I'm determined to show them off. I'm determined. There we go. Quickly, take this off before they fall over.
They're gonna go. And you'll see behind, some of them have got the opaque colours in.
Yeah.
And some of them have got...
I'm loving that green. I'm loving that green
and
there.
that green
Mainly
is...
because it's the only one you can see in the ridiculous display that I've done.
But that has actually got a tiny weeny, and I mean a tiny weeny little bit of that in with it as well.
Of the sparkle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tina Sparkles.
And that...
I should have left that on the bus, shouldn't I? Really?
You should really, yeah.
You've got to try and reinvent the wheel sometimes, haven't you?
Can I just say that these resins and this sparkle resin use a different hardener to the doming resin.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if we've got that, but
I think we do.
It'll be the ES8204, I think.
You know what?
Have I got it right?
You're amazing. You're amazing. ES8204.
Thank goodness I got it right.
Are you like that with roads? Well, I think you'll find if you go down the B4569 and take a left down the A4356, you'll see that the roundabout starts.
Really. I was actually navigating Alison and John on the way here, and I said, if you carry along this road for exactly 1.1 miles, you'll come to a T-junction, and after that... And
you know what? I'm going to sat nav.
I am the sat nav.
So there's the hardener. There's the hardener. So, sorry, talk us through that again. So basically, we've got the Thixotropic come with the hardener. The 2 pots was fine.
That's fine.
The doming resin was separate, and then we had the other hardener for that.
Yeah, which is the ES8203.
There we go. And now we've got this.
Yeah.
Which you mix. So all these pots.
Yeah.
Which you can mix with the glitter if you wish.
Yeah.
Okay. So the glitter was in the pack, and this is the hardener you need for all these colours, all the colours that you've just seen.
They're all transparent. They are still on the same ratio that we've used for all of the other resins. It's 2-part resin to 1-part hardener. So 2 grams of resin, 1 gram of hardener. You'll also see in this set, are you okay if I just dib in here?
Yep.
You've got a clear, and this is all of these transparent ones are called the low viscosity resin, so they flood more, if you like. And this is the same resin. This is a clear one. So that means not only have you got all of these wonderful colours, you can also go in and play with the depths of colours. So you can add in some of this to change the ratio, because some of those colours are really strong. So if you, I'm trying to think, there's a pink one, which is that one. That actually does come out really strong, and it almost looks like a red. But you, mix it with a little bit of this as well, and it's the total weight of the 2 that you then do the hardener to.
I mean, it's such an intense colour, isn't it? I'm going to pop that off there again. I mean, if you look at, these are the, what do we call these, Deb? What was
bezels. The bezels.
These are the snap bezels, weren't they? So you can see how deep that is there. But look at the intensity of the colour. I mean, that is bright. That's you know, like that's the hardness of sort of car paint.
It is. Absolutely is. Yeah.
It's incredibly robust there. So my point is, you don't need a heck of a lot to get that real distinct colour through the piece.
Nope.
Really nice. Right, we're going to move on to the flowers now.
Oh, shall I move some?
Do you want to have a quick? Shall we have a quick break to reset?
That would be really handy if we could.
How long's the break? How long? What do you reckon? What should we need?
A minute.
A minute? There we go.
Is that okay?
Start your stopwatch now. We'll be back in a minute.
JewelleryMaker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, JewelleryMaker are never far away.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better.
Amethyst is a gem which you can get in so many different colours, so many different shades, so many different clarities, and at JewelleryMaker we're lucky enough to have pretty much every single imaginable example of amethyst, whether it's natural Coloma Mine Zambian amethyst or whether it's going to be really highly prized lavender amethyst. And it's a gemstone which people have heard of. It's a household name. It's a gemstone with so much heritage, and it's worn by people of all ages, from all classes of society, and it's a fantastic gem to own.
Hi Jewellery Makers, if you're a Freeview viewer, you can now continue to watch the show live by switching over to channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing.
Hi, I'm Tarry, and these are my angels.
We should practice that.
We should have, shouldn't we?
No, it never goes as well when you try and practice it. It never goes as well when you try and practice it. All right, cheers everybody. Happy birthday everybody. Happy birthday. I'm very pleased to be a part of it. I know. How amazing are these?
Oh, Fiona, can you make me one of these?
Yes, of course I can, Debbie.
Isn't that
I'll just leave you two to it. Right, we are now going to do flower pressing.
I'm so
I
happy.
have not, right, I have not, because I'm a bit of a garden geek. Right, I don't mind being admitting I'm a bit of a garden geek. So I used to, used to press like ferns and leaves and books. You know, you used to put the rice paper and then you'd press it through and you put. I used to do that all the time as a kid.
Yeah.
And I don't. And this has really taken me back to doing that. It's such a great. I don't know if it's if I haven't noticed that it's been around, but has it sort of gone and it's making a bit of a resurgence again?
I think it is really, because I think the different crafts that people do now, I think there has been a resurgence in all of those older crafts. Yeah. But we're actually using new technology to really set it off.
This is impressive, very, very impressive. This is a premiere. The very first time that it has ever been on JewelleryMaker. Now then, I could talk you through this and I could show you this and it would be extremely boring. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to give you this one, if that's all right.
That's fine.
If you just talk us through it and how, because obviously we've got one here all ready to go. Basically, you press your flowers on. It's as simple as that, isn't it?
It is, but you press them in a microwave.
Ah, see? Just when you thought it was safe to go outside, we're back again.
This is the technology part of it. If you press your flowers in a microwave, the one thing that you're going to get, once they've been pressed in just a few seconds, it keeps the colour of the flowers.
Ah.
So whereas with sort of traditional drying of flowers, you lose that intensity.
And you're looking at quite a long time to do it as well, you know.
So with this, absolutely, I started using one of these about 18 months, maybe 2 years ago, and I showed JewelleryMaker it last year. Yeah. And reminded them this year, and yes, we've got it in, and I'm so happy. And I have been for the last sort of 10 to 14 days been pressing flowers every single day. I go for a walk at lunch times, I pick flowers.
Can I ask a question, please, Miss?
Yes,
do they have to be dried, or can they be fresh Freshly picked.
Freshly picked.
And can you do it with dried, like a rose petal that's half dried and not, sorry, Drew. that you just,
yes.
So I'm just going to have a tea for a minute.
I'm just going to get yes, you can, but I just need to go to my trusty little box. Where's my trusty box to show you what to do? There it is. Yes, you can do leaves. Leaves take a bit. Leaves take a little bit longer, but then it depends whether they're waxy or whether they're nice and you know the firm, fine ferns. Well, because I've got a little spray here. No, that would be terribly naughty.
Do they come out crispy? Are they like crispy like you?
Well, I'll show you what they come out like in a minute, but no.
I'm going to come up for that.
They don't come out. Well, it depends if you've nuked them.
Only 28. My knees shouldn't be like that, should they?
No. If you nuke them, then yeah, they come out crispy and black.
Okay.
Right, so we're not going to nuke them.
Right.
Can I talk you through this
first,
and then I can open up and show you what the inside's like? Okay. The bits that you've got on the edge are basically what you're going to use to press the flowers together. You open the top part, and then on the inside you've got 2 pads of foam. It's not foam, it's a cotton wadding, and then 2 sheets of pure cotton lawn. So that's the sandwich, if you like, that you're going to press your flowers between. Before you start to press your flowers, if you just give it a quick spritz with water, that will help to take away the microwaves from blitzing the flowers and nuking them. You're going to put the flowers in, make sure that they're not touching each other, because if they're touching each other, then they're going to stick together when you get them out of the press, as I found you know, in the early days of using this one. Once you've done that, then you're going to put the flowers in. I'm just going to open this now. This is the one I've been using. Okay, this is the one I've been using. I picked these flowers at 10:30 this morning, and I went and microwaved them just for 10 seconds, because that's all I did. And look at that beautiful, intense colour. Now, because I didn't take them out of there, there's a little bit of steam gone back in. What I would normally do, as soon as I've microwaved them, okay, I will take them. I'll take the top part off, I will leave the sandwich bits, the 2 lots of fabric, and then I will put a cork.
I was just going to say put them over here. Yeah. The colours are incredible. That is impressive. Sorry, you were saying.
But look at all the detail that it keeps.
They look like they've been painted.
And they are, honestly, they were picked in my garden at 10:30 this morning.
They are
now,
beautiful.
I microwaved those for 8 seconds. And then, after I'd done 8 seconds, and it seems incredibly boring at this stage, because you've no sooner put them in for 8 seconds and you're taking them out and you want to have a quick peep at them.
Really
that is because you need to see them, that in your microwave there may be 1 or 2 hot spots. So if you don't check it, you may find that corner there has completely nuked.
Okay.
But then these 3
get used to your microwave.
You know, so it's you'll learn how to
and when
use
you
your
say
microwave.
You mean as in they're burnt?
As in they're
brown.
They're crisp brown.
Right, okay.
And a quick guide of telling you that is if you start to smell it, if you start to those flowers are burning, yet they really have burnt.
Okay.
And by the time of you thinking that and pressing the button to get them out, it's too late.
Right, okay.
So
it's better to do it.
It's best, so do them for 8 seconds, pull them out, and then I pop them back in again for another 4 seconds, then I pull them out, and then I decided I was going to leave those.
Right.
Now, what of course you've done then is you've dried the petal, and most of the middle is probably dry, but they're not dry enough to use in resin.
Okay.
So what I do then is I take the top off purely because I want to be able to get the air around them. So I take the top off, I leave the sandwich together, and then I pop them under a thick pile of towels, either in the airing cupboard or in a foam book, something where it's going to be nice and dry, nice and heavy, and I leave them for about 24 hours, that's all.
Okay.
And then after that you'll find that they're okay. And if you're unsure, you think, well, I'm not sure if that flower is dry enough yet, take one of the flowers off, pop it onto a mirror, just as you would if you were drying clay, and see if there's any steam condensation comes out. If it has, then they're not ready. But I wouldn't go back and microwave them again. I would just leave that.
What did you say? Pop them onto a mirror?
Onto a mirror, because if there's any moisture left in there at all, what will happen is the condensation will come down onto the mirror.
Okay.
We do that with silver clay to make sure it's dry.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we just show the pieces? Because I mean, these are absolutely lovely. These have a look at these here. I mean, they are absolutely gorgeous. I love that ring that you've been wearing.
That one on there.
Have a look at these. This is, this is what I love about jewellery making. You just sort of come here and there's always new ideas, always new techniques coming. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. The daintiness, the delicateness, and you've got that big sort of cocktail ring look on that as well, haven't you?
Yeah. So
the price on your screen is for the press, for the Microfleur Max 9-inch flower press, £34.95. You've got the refill pack is are these new?
Yeah, you've got some extra pads. So because these pads, if you look at the difference between that pad, let's just put that on there, that lawn and that lawn, you can see that mine is very, very well used already.
Right, okay, yeah.
As I say, I have been drying flowers every day for a fortnight because we've got a floral resin workshop coming up on Saturday.
Okay.
So I've been drying flowers for that, and I wanted them to be really nice and fresh. So I've been using. Yeah, you can completely wash it. It does shrink a little bit because it's pure cotton. But it's really good to have a refill pad. The other thing on my original one, where I did find that I'd nuked a whole load, what I found was it had actually burnt through and I'd got quite a good scorch mark on the pad. So it's really good to get an extra one.
Brilliant.
The other thing is, if you want to keep doing, you've not got enough space on one pad and you want to do another one straight away, because obviously you've only got quite a short window with your fresh flowers. If you've got a refill pack,
of course
you can take those away and then immediately you're ready then to go on and do another pack.
What a lovely idea to keep a wedding bouquet, to dry a wedding bouquet, to make a picture out of it, or a piece of jewellery. It's lovely.
And it's also really nice to put on polymer clay. So if you've made a really nice polymer clay bezel or hollow like we've done there, and then have a background in your polymer clay and you're looking through that hollow window and all you can see is a flower that's also
I've seen that before, to have polymer clay that looks like bamboo and what have you, then have a little flower at the front. I've seen that, it's lovely.
It's absolutely lovely to do.
I just think the fact that how much they keep the colours, because like you said before, with the classic drying of the flowers, you do sort of open it up and it does fade because it sort of bleeds a little bit into it, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Into the rice paper.
It's beautiful, Fiona.
But you really keeps the colours. And I've done, so far over the last fortnight, I've done apple blossom and pear blossom. I've done forget-me-nots, wild primroses that I did have permission to cut. Primulas. I work for a really brilliant hardwood timber company. We've got woodland around us, so I've got a path that's been cut through, and I can just go off and I pick these. I've done some violets. I've done some little blossom buds before they've actually come out, so you can put those with the blossom.
Right.
I've done all sorts.
You could do all sorts of things like clover for for
absolutely.
good luck, or for St Patrick's Day or something. You could do all sorts of things.
If you've got sort of rose petals, obviously rose petals, if you dry them, you've got they'll naturally sort of you've got that 3D. You can press those, so you've got all of the lovely veining or shadowing that's in them, but you press them flat, and then if you want to put them into a mould or a bezel, all you've got to do is I do it with my polymer clay blade because they're really sharp, and I press down into it so I get the extra thing, and then you use it as a background and build it up with other flowers.
Oh, it's fab. I'd love one of
honestly, they are amazing.
I'm thinking your little snap class in there. You know, you could almost do the centre, and you could just drop that, and you could do like a little cookie cutter sort of thing on it, and then resin and
forget-me-nots. Absolutely.
Oh, lovely.
But when you've taken them out of the microwave, as I say, the crucial thing is if you want to use them in your resin, just let them rest for another couple of days. A day in the airing cupboard,
because
down
the stone's a little bit thicker, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And obviously, can I just pull one out just to turn over? If we pick up that one, you've got all the green leaf on there. I don't know how to show that there. You've got
I should put over here, probably see it
that'd be better.
On that camera there. There we go.
Yeah, you've got the green centre, but you've also got a tiny little bit of the stalk, because if you take too much of the stalk off, what's happened then is everything falls to pieces, and you want to keep that shape.
So you've got another thickness there, haven't you?
And you've got and the stalk is what takes the time to dry.
That is good. Right, so half the stock is gone already. So this is the very first time that we've brought this to you. That is this little piece of machinery.
Make sure I've got the right pieces together now.
That's
the clean one.
This is the new one, isn't it? Right.
Yeah.
So basically, that's what you're getting there.
Yep.
And you're getting the refill pack in there as well. £34.95. Please be aware that half the stock has gone already. Half the stock has gone already. Well, over half the stock now. If people check out in their baskets. So, very first time. Fiona has been threatening lots of different things if we didn't get this in over the last couple of years, and it's finally in.
It's brilliant.
What was that? Sorry. Oh right. Oh okay. Yeah. So over half the stock of this has gone. Are you leaving us now, Fiona? Are you?
Yeah. I should be going about 4:30.
About? Oh,
A little while ago. I've got a lift today, you see. So.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
I didn't. It's the only way I could get here, Drew.
Yeah, that's it. Can I have my product in? Can I have the lift?
I'm just being a diva.
Is the limousine here for Fiona? Fiona's limousine here? I think Fiona's limousine. Yes. Congratulations if you've got that very first time. Fiona, thank you very much.
That's a
because
pleasure.
obviously it's
you.
your efforts that have brought that to us, and I didn't even know that existed. I don't know about you out there. But the colours, the residual colours that stay in those flowers, very impressive indeed. The pieces of jewellery, I mean, I love that. Let's have one more look at that, because that is just gorgeous. You know, utilise these in your necklaces, everywhere. Brooches, it's just endless, absolutely endless on that. Unfortunately, Fiona has to go off because her limousine has arrived. But thank you very much, Fiona. It's been a pleasure. Happy birthday to us, by the way.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jewellery Maker.
I don't know.
Are you staying or are you
What time
going?
is everybody else coming on? Coming on now?
Oh, I don't know. They might be coming on now. So in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'll stay around.
Yeah, all right, Div's going to stay around for a bit. So do not go anywhere when we come back. Fiona will be in a limousine, Debbie will be on a chair, and I'll probably be having a cup of tea. But thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure. Don't go anywhere.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews. When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
So from all of us here on The Late Show,
happy
birthday, Jewellery
Maker! Oh.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Happy blue birthday, Jewellery Makers.
Yeah.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
Happy 5th birthday, Jewellery Maker!
Do you know what? Did I break your friend?
No, did you break my whistle or struggling?
Well, I didn't break your friend. Alison's come back here and giving me grief. I'm trying to eat a French fancy.
You're not having another French fancy, oh, no.
Alison, you can never have enough French fancies. You know that. No, don't look away. We're talking to you. We're talking. You know what I mean? Fiona, thanks. 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 Love your work. Love your work. Debs is staying. Do you want to? I've taken a bite out of both the chocolates, but you can have half or one of them if you like. We've got lots of. I feel like it's like news night now, isn't it?
Yes.
And now over
Good
to the
afternoon.
sport.
Good afternoon.
Right, I've got a wonderful little kit here. We've got lots to get through, so much to get through. We've got, these are amazing. Have you seen these, Debs?
No, I haven't. They're really
I think you were supposed to have these, but we ran out of time. We ran out of time.
Aren't they
Check
pretty?
these out. Oh my goodness, I've not seen these before. Seen these before, Debs?
I have, but I've only seen them in rose gold, in rose quartz.
In rose quartz.
Yeah.
These are amazing, and they're stuck under there. Oh, they're awesome. They're like little like lilies.
Yeah, they're pretty.
And you've got your
they're lovely.
Wonderful little flowers on here as well. Look at those strands. They are amazing. Do you know what? They're like the little petals, aren't they? So you could have, you know,
they are.
The petals and the stalk and the flower up the top.
You can either fit them together like chevrons and have something like a band at the front of a necklace, which looks really, really quite contemporary, or you can have them the other way up and have something sort of cascading from them, which looks like almost like a V bead cap, which is really pretty. I mean, the lilies always sell, they're fantastic, but the flowers, those are the ones that I love. Because of the way they've been drilled, they're great for bridesmaids, because you can put a pin and actually put them into bun or the back of their hair. It's beautiful.
So I'm going to show you an individual one of these here, because it's probably a little bit easier. So there we have, I love that. I mean, there's inspiration in here for jewellery, aplenty. So you've got that there, then you've got these here, which is a real interesting cut. Very, very interesting indeed. This is in your quartzite, and you've got your magnesite, which is the other one that I showed you there. And then we have these wonderful little petals here as well. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And as if that wasn't enough, we've got 0.4, 0.8 and 1.25 in your copper coloured wire. So 30 metres of wire in here as well. Lovely little kits. I've totally destroyed this display. Right, do you know what? Like a teenager's bedroom now. This. I can't turn those around. Why am I struggling with strands today? I'm out of practice. So all that there, everything you see there, 30 metres. You've got 100 carats of your white quartzite, 5 petal flowers, 100 carats of your white quartzite, V-shaped flowers, and 220 carats of your multicoloured magnesite carved flowers in there. £29.95. That is, sorry, there's 40 metres of wire there, isn't there? I missed those underneath. So you've got one, I missed one of those out there, 0.4, 0.8, 1 millimetre, and your 1.25 on there as well. 40 metres of wire and your gorgeous carved gemstones there. Incredible. £29.95 on that. It's a good job we didn't give you those, really, because we wouldn't have no time, would we?
No, we wouldn't.
No time.
I mean, that sort of extent of wire, you don't get in one bundle normally. You get one size or two sizes.
Yeah.
I mean, for that, you could do all your wonderful hair vines for weddings or whenever. And you can also do your talks, so you can do your wonderful outlines of your leaves, and you've still got your structure for your 1.25
Yeah.
to actually make just a necklace band. So you can do so many
What's
things
the
with that.
thickest wire that we do?
1.5 I think I've seen before, but 1.25 is probably
for anything that we want to do. So there you go, 40 metres of wire in there as well. Amazing. I'm loving those cuts. They are gorgeous, those carvings, should I say, really. Coming up at box number 2, but we have a few clearance here. We're gonna finish with a flurry. Don't forget, coming up at 8:30, black diamond rice beads. Oh, little bit excited about that. The evening show, and rightly so as well. So coming up at 8:30, don't forget black diamond rice beads for the first time. 580 carats multi-gem faceted nuggets. We have got limited numbers on these, so we're going to be quite quick on these. All your different colours. I love that. You sort of got your clear, your subtle pink, and you're obviously then when you look at these, you look at your different gems. You're really getting your white quartz, your lavender quartz, and your rose quartz sort of colours all in that one single strand. And good size pieces as well. 11 by 17 to 28 by 16 millimetres. £17.95. £17.95. Not today. We're going to go as low as we can go. We're going to go as low as we can go without Phil getting fired. £10.45. Look at that. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And good sized pieces as well. We like these big nuggets, don't we?
I do, because I can see profit in that for someone who sells their jewellery, because I would just put one of those on a very long piece of chain with lots of chain underneath as a tassel. And how many necklaces can you get out of there? There are so many on there.
You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 on this particular strand. And again, it's such a simple, all these sorts of pieces, when you've got big nuggets like this, it's simple jewellery to make as well, isn't it? So if you need to get a load out in one sort of hit.
That's right.
That is it. Sorry, what was that? Okay, we can't afford to say that apparently because it's costing us money. Box number 1. This is, we're finishing with a flurry of clearance for you. These are your dark blue chalcedony, your cryptoline quartz. These are microscopic quartz crystals that make this very compact and beautiful gemstone. Really leads itself to be coloured. And look at these rich, deep, dark blues. Wonderful, wonderful luster on that. 12 millimetre gems, 18 centimetre strand. 0800 644 655. Look at that, very nice indeed. And any minute now. There we go. You know, keeps you waiting, doesn't it? Keeps you waiting. £7. It's worth the wait though. £7.25. Again, lovely. I get the facets on the gems. You know, you come away from the classic beads. You get that wonderful luster off.
You
and
do.
That movement.
You can't beat it. And as I always say to Lucy, the one colour that we always go for is blue, because everybody has a pair of denim jeans in their wardrobe. So it doesn't matter who you buy it for. You know, if you buy a piece of blue jewellery, they're always going to wear it. Comes every year. The nautical theme comes out every summer.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, great size. You know, earrings. You could probably use those in cufflinks as well if you wanted. It's that usable size.
Absolutely.
Next up, last opportunity of the day. We've got 19 of these available. 19 of these available. This is tanzanite. Are you saying this is my last piece of the day? My last piece of... Where's today gone? It's absolutely flown by. You know, I've had 4 ladies in an afternoon, and I've thoroughly enjoyed every single minute of it. It's been amazing, absolutely amazing. It's been very entertaining as well. Fee left pretty quick.
Yeah,
you know?
said enough.
I don't know if it was something I said, but. It's all right, I've got a wallet under it. No, I haven't really. This is 200 carats of tanzanite in your plain rounds with your 8mm tanzanites here. That classic colour. Tanzanite, of course, your one location gemstone, 25-kilometre square area in which this is found. Your zoisite is your base gemstone with a heat treatment, comes out this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful blue. It doesn't take, unlike some gemstones, it doesn't take a lot of heat to bring out the colours, and you never know what sort of colours you're going to get out of the gem until you heat treat it. But you get this lovely sort of almost like a marble-esque sort of finish to these. But 200 carats in a gemstone. I love these sort of gems where you can see them in jewellers, you know, like the aquamarine, like the rubies, like the emeralds. I think if you have a gemstone, because we do a lot of gems that aren't very well known.
That's right.
So if you've got things on your stand which people know the price of and can relate a price to, that's...
Oh, absolutely. And I say every time that whenever we have a workshop, that's the one thing people go for at lunchtime when they go into the shop. All the lovely ladies, they always say, "You've got any tanzanite rings?"
Yeah, yeah.
They go for tanzanite straight away. It's such a beautiful colour. They're huge.
I know. They're big pieces. We've only got, how many left? 18 of these left. Only 18 available. 200 carats. Let me have a quick count of these. If I count half of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8. So approximately 50 individual 8mm tanzanite beads. 50, approximately 50. That's £2 per bead. £2 per tanzanite. And if you think, again, we always come back to earrings, drop earrings, £4. You know, not including your findings, of course, that you need to put on. But think of, you know, think of what you can do. Think of the kudos of having tanzanite on that sign in the background. 95 sterling silver findings with your tanzanite beads in there as well. Absolutely, just shoots you up there in the kudos. I think when you've got pieces like that. £99.95. Like I say, this is the last piece for me today. I'm a bit sad today's over. I think we should have two designers together every day.
Everyone's had fun actually getting together with other people.
That's quite good. £99.95 on that. Hannah Goddard is waiting in the wings, absolutely chomping at the bit to come on, and she's got two designers as well. Spoiled. Oh, hang on, we've got a Limerick winner. It's Caroline in the Channel Islands. What was the winning Limerick? Have you got it? Oh, he's lost it out the show controller. And what, we can't even repeat the winning Limerick, Phil. What's his name? Half a job, Phil. What's his game doing? Half a job. In the Channel Islands, it was who? Caroline. Caroline in the Channel Islands. You've won 2 packs of findings. There was an old lady. No, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. All right, Hannah, what are you doing? Stop ironing up my French fancy. Look at her lurking round my chocolate. That's my French fancy.
I only got one too.
It's all right. Hang on, do you want it? There you go. You can have it. $99.95. Do you want to come on? Look, I've been telling them about your little treat.
Hey?
She likes me, really.
I've got some diamonds. Have you seen them?
They are. Yeah, we've showed them a couple of times.
They're pretty spectacular, aren't
I've
they?
never seen that size or that cut. I think we've got a bit of French fancy with it.
Oh my gosh, look at them. Alison's already got, well, she hasn't already got them, but she's said she's going to get them. She's going home and she's getting ready, 8:30.
I've never seen that cut in a black diamond.
They're incredible.
Ever, upstairs or anywhere. Never seen that cut in a black diamond. They are amazing. Absolutely amazing. They're coming up at 8:30. Well done in the Channel Lines. I'm going to come over to can I walk over to Debbie, is that all right?
You can carry on, Joe. You can leave your cake.
I'm not leaving my cake. I'm taking my cake with me. Yes, it's over. The kids have gone. What's the use in trying to carry on? No reason to. Anyway, Debbie, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Too. Thank you.
Sure, I can't tempt you in half a French fancy.
No, it doesn't really look very appetizing.
I've licked the French fancy, so I wouldn't. I wouldn't have that.
No,
and I've eaten half the chocolate bar. So Do not go anywhere. The madness in prices and the madness in general is going to continue. You wait to see what's coming up next. Can I just say congratulations if you've got some wonderful pieces from us today. Some amazing deals coming up, incredible opportunities. And thank you to my lovely guest designers that I've had, and to all the guest designers that have been on today so far. You've got a real treat coming up for the rest of the show. Do not go anywhere. Thanks, Debbie.
Pleasure.
Always a pleasure. And thank you to you. The lovely Hannah is coming up next. I'll see you later.
Bye.
It was here almost 650 years ago in Amir, where King Jai Singh first laid the foundations that was to become one of the world's most famous walled cities, Jaipur. The city of Jaipur, commonly known as the Pink City, is now taking centre stage for gemstone cutting and trading. It's here in the bursting heart of the walled city that our gems of distinction strands are cut, faceted and polished. So, how do you get a pile of tourmaline that looks like this into a gorgeous strand that looks like this? So when you've got a pile of tourmaline like this, it's going to be made into gemstones.